tuning in right now or clicking on this after the fact, after the live broadcast, hello, my name is Lex Tan. This is the LOB Keepers Playoffs Wildcard Round Day 3, and right now I'm just going to be taking a couple of seconds right now just to tweet out the YouTube link to my fellow LOB Keepers Fantasy League compatriots over here, so they can be watching the coverage as well live, and as well they can catch it as well, and as well you can also catch it after the live broadcast anytime on my YouTube page, which the link will be supplied as well. If you need to get in touch with me, you got it on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch at LexTanMedia, and give me a few seconds and we'll get back to some programming in just a few minutes, and hope you enjoy things over here. Give me 2 seconds, and we'll be back. If you heard the sound earlier there, that was just me watching a Phil Jackson video, apparently, so on my YouTube. So yeah, that's what that is. Imagine that, Phil Jackson, 11-time NBA champion, and yeah, 2 as a player, 9 as a head coach, and in the latter part of his career, he goes to the New York Knicks, and there's something I'd like to talk about that while we're doing the broadcast later on. So we'll be talking about Phil Jackson and the New York Knicks and the NBA playoffs and the championship stuff as well as we go along. Alright, so the link has been tweeted out to, or at least had been WhatsApped out to the LOB Keepers, my LOB Keepers compatriots over here on the Yahoo Fantasy Basketball League. And if you are just tuning in over here, just bear with me for a few minutes. We'll be getting a little bit of, we'll be just waiting for a few of our compatriots to get back into the live chat, into the live stream, and we will get set for coverage in just a few minutes. I had to turn off the music, obviously, because of the whole copyright issues and things like that. So yeah, it just makes things a little bit easier for me right now in terms of bringing you live coverage of the virtual NBA playoffs for the 2019-2020 season. Obviously, you know that we have had the NBA off, and basically every other major sporting league aside of the WWE that has had their seasons canceled or postponed at the moment, and it's just a tough time. It's a tough time. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, all my life, quite like you have, all my life I've been used to being able to be around April to June to be having sports every single day on TV, whether it's Hockey Night in Canada on the CBC, whether it's the NBA on NBC, the NBA on ABC, ESPN, TNT, doesn't matter. It's like this was the best part of the year because you had March Madness, you had the NBA playoffs, you had the Stanley Cup playoffs starting as well, you had baseball come back, and at this point in the season, everybody's got hope basically that they could win the World Series. So it's a really exciting time in the world of sports, and sometimes, well, unfortunately, doesn't work out that way. Sometimes being this year, unfortunately. But hey, what can we do? This is one of the reasons why I'm very thankful that we live in the age of technology the way it is right now. That we don't have to worry about talking about the NBA playoffs. We love to do that, obviously. We love to talk about and trash talk who would win the NBA playoffs, and would Kevin Durant be as powerful now if he wasn't injured last year? Blah blah blah, things like that. But hey, we get to speculate by using technology and actually watching very, very realistic basketball action. It's like, take this concept, put it in the holodeck for Star Trek, and my goodness, it would be amazing. And I would love to see that thing. I would love to see that happen one day. So just a few minutes here before we start, I'm going to just get that link out to Facebook to anybody who would want to watch. and also had some coffee, so I have a little bit more of, how do you say, I got a little bit more energy to do this over here. Let's see, what will I say in the Facebook link over here? Got a text here from Lester. Yes, this is a deciding game. Well, we will do our best to have these as deciding games at the moment. And I'll say, let's see, to Lester, this is a deciding game. Decided by tonight. Alright, so let's get back over to the feed. Lester's here. Thank you, Lester, for tuning in. You are a loyal friend and true, as Bob Barker used to say to all of his fans that came into the Price is Right. Yeah, his friends his fans that came to the Price is Right and went multiple times. You are a loyal friend and true. Thank you for being here. So Lester and anybody in LOB keepers, we have deciding games here tonight. Don't neuter me. All right, here we go. So I've taken the liberty right now just to simulate the rest of the series that have buys right now. So as you can see. The rest of the teams. So I've already taken the liberty of giving the first 6 seeds all of their buys right now. So you are in the second round, totally in the second round, and looking at the matchups over here, we're just determining the wildcard matchups who will be going up against the 2 top seeds, Weng Weng and Harden all day. Weng Weng represented by the LA Lakers, or the LA Clippers rather, and the Harden all day represented by the Houston Rockets. Right now, we've got Game 5s lined up here on both sides. Each side here is tied 2-2. The first game here that we're going to be doing here is Game 5 for each side, and that will be simcasted so we can get to a deciding Game 6 for both of these 2 teams, or a possible deciding elimination Game 6. And when that happens, when we get to Game 6, we are going to simulate the second half of play so we can get coverage on both sides. If either of these 2 teams go into a Game 7, we will look at having Game 7 for both of them being played on Sunday, but I'd like to get these decided by today. And if there is going to be a Game 7, if there is going to be a Game 7, if we have time, and if you guys want to watch it as well, and if I've got the energy and the chops to speak, then we can figure out if we need to play Game 7 and we need to cover Game 7 here tonight. Either way, let's get to it. We're going to go and we're going to start off with the simulation of these Game 5s over here. And so I believe on the schedule, according to the schedule, it's the Thunder and the Heat first off, which is Deadmon Walker, the Thunder, and the Ben Amendments, the Heat, and that game is gonna go simcasted right about now. So here we go. Okay, so it wasn't. Okay, so it didn't get simcasted over here. 3-2 right now. It was it was just simulated over here. Miami, which is the Ben Amendments, they won their game 3-2. And then simulated over here with the Steph Infection and Lexus Nexus. Let's get that simulated over here. The Warriors and the Raptors. Let's get that going. And apparently simcasting over here for whatever reason. Apparently Zion Williamson is fatigued over on my side, so I just considered adjusting rotation. But guess what? I'm not going to do that because, you know, this is just for funsies right now. So let's go see what happens. Here we go, simcasting. Let's go skip ahead a little bit more. All right, so we're at 8:51 in the second quarter. 38-31 right now for the Raptors over the Golden State Warriors at the moment. Let's speed it up and get to the end of the second half. Close game so far. 2 minutes left in the second half. Time running down. And here we go. At the end of the the beginning of the third quarter, the LexisNexis leading by 8 over Steph Infection at the moment. And here we go. We are going to continue simulating over here. You can space CJ. All right, here we go. So we got, all right, so it is the fourth quarter here. The LexisNexis Raptors are up by 10 points on Steph Infection Golden State Warriors. And so here we go again. Let's go. Let's take it over here to the fourth quarter. These ones will be simulated all the way through so we can get to the elimination game 6. And it looks like last minute of play, just under a minute here, 14 seconds, and LexisNexis looks like they're going to be taking the game by a 16-point margin over here. So let's go back to the calendar. And we have our Game 6 matchups right now. It is the LexisNexis leading 3-2 over the Golden State Warriors, represented by Steph Infection, or representing Steph Infection rather. And we got the Miami Heat, which is the Ben Simmons leading 3-2 over Deadmon Walker at this time. And right now it is going to be an away game, or it's going to be Golden State at home in Oakland and OKC at home themselves as well. So let's see which game gets played first over here. So it will be the Heat and the Thunder. So this one over here for Game 6, what we're going to do, since this is going to be an elimination game, we're going to cover from the second half onward, and we're going to see that. And then we're going to, and if there's an elimination, great, we have an elimination. If not, great, we have a Game 7. If we have, and we're going to do the same thing for Game 6 on the Toronto Golden State side. So let's get going with the simcast over here. Let's just make sure it doesn't skip over like it did last time. And let's get the Miami Heat going here. Yep, there it is. Well, at least one of the teams. And we're going to go and simulate with simcast. We're going to adjust the CP. Looky here. The Raptors have injury issues to manage. JaVale McGee, my center, has a sprained left knee, out 1 to 2 weeks, so that's just great for me. Too bad for me, I guess. But I'm going to have the CPU adjust the rotation. Here we go. All right, so we're going to simulate the first half, the simcast the first half of the Deadmon Walker hosting the Miami Heat. Here we go. All right, so close game so far as we are going. Yep, first half going really fast. The Deadmon Walker having a big lead here over in the first half, or first quarter rather. Less than 2 minutes left, and 35-33. It looks like Ben Simmons have caught up. Little bit of scoring droughts for both teams in the first half of this, or the first couple minutes of this quarter. But here we go. Looks like a much lower scoring quarter than this one over here. As we get to the final couple of minutes, here we go. 65-60. It is the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Deadmon Walker, leading by 5 over the Ben Simmons, 65-60. And we are going to go into live game action, second half action coming up for you here at OKC. So let's go in and do this. And again, thank you guys for joining up. Thank you guys for watching here, and just allowing me to bring you some virtual NBA action onto your TV screens. And one day, hey, you know what? This may be virtual today, but one day I will be bringing you NBA action. or WWE wrestling action, or whatever kind of action. As long as for one of these days it's going to happen. One of these days it's going to happen. I got to work for it, obviously, but you know it's going to happen. And whenever that happens, whatever team I'm playing for, or I'm calling games for, or whatever like that, or whatever league I'm calling games for, you know I'm going to get you tickets, guys. Honestly. Here we go. Third quarter action here, starting up in OKC. And here we go with the inbound. Chris Paul on the right side, gets it over to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert's had a monster series, especially on the rebounds. George pulls up at the top of the key. That rattles in and out, and Hayward with the rebound. Can't put it on the second chance points, or the second chance opportunity. Butler gets it over to Morant. DiVincenzo taking a 2, and he'll hit that one for sure. 65-62 for the Deadmon Walker over the Ben Simmons. So far, early here in this third World Porno Games. And Paul puts it in for 2. Lester over here with the jokes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I actually got a story about this, and I've heard this all week on 102.1 The Edge, because obviously I broadcast for their traffic reports and the traffic reports for the afternoon. One of the bits that their morning show crew has said that they talked about the news that Joe Buck, Joe Buck, yes, the guy who calls the World Series, and that's a nice shot right there. Trading baskets here between these two. Anyway, Joe Buck of Major League Baseball, of the NFL, he's the guy that calls all the big games. He was offered $1 million to contribute play-by-play to, nice layup there by Chris Paul, play-by-play for Pornhub or something like that, or for porn videos or something like that, just as kind of a goof. And obviously he turned it down because he doesn't need that $1 million when he's already making that much money anyway for calling for several different leagues anyway. But I always thought that would have been interesting. It'd be just like the next scene happens and it's like, we'll see you tomorrow night. Oh yeah. Here's George inside the key, 7 on the shot clock, outside to Hayward, puts up the 3, can't put that one through, and Love with the rebound, almost lost it, and it got slapped away from him, but DiVincenzo right there to recover. Butler over to the left side to Morant for 3, can't put that one through. Gordon Hayward, 16 points so far, but he only has 3 field goals right now. A lot of them must have been coming off of free throws as Paul George banks it in off the glass and in. DiVincenzo of the center to Butler. Butler getting the screen from Aldridge. Pulls up. Jumper off the back of the rim. Gobert with the rebound. 71-64 right now for OKC. OKC starting to pull away. Hayward with the 3. Can't put that one through. Butler with another rebound. Butler almost losing it to Paul there. Nice coverage there as Hayward jumps right back into the play to cover Butler. Inside to Aldridge. Aldridge faking. Off with the hook shot and in. LaMarcus Aldridge, 13 points now, 15 minutes of play as a timeout is now called on the floor with 9:06 left in the third quarter. So yeah, so that's something. Joe Buck was actually offered $1 million to provide play-by-play for porn videos, and obviously, as I said, he don't need it, but what an interesting proposition that would be. I would never do it because that would just screw me out of any, well, no pun intended, screw me out of any sort of real actual broadcasting opportunities. If I wanted my career to end there, then hey, you know what? That's great. But I don't want my career to end there. And I don't want my career to end anyway. I want my career to last until the day that I die. Because, who wouldn't want to be a broadcaster until the day they die, honestly? Well, until the day their vocal cords give out on them. Which I believe won't happen to me for many, many years to come. Especially now I'm down to 202, by the way. I've lost 15 pounds since last year. Weighed in at 217 when I first got weighed in for the helicopter, as Chris Paul putting it off the glass but not in. Holmes with the rebound. Now I'm down to 202 a year later, which is great. DiVincenzo for a long 2. Can't put that one through, and Gobert with the rebound. Here's Paul trying to go hard to the basket. Stopped Oh, and a great alley-oop pass there to Paul Millsap. Great communication there by the two from Oklahoma, or representing Deadmon Walker. 73-66, DiVincenzo over to Holmes, outside to Morant, back to DiVincenzo on the right. DiVincenzo, Morant, over to Richaun Holmes, 5 on the shot clock, over to Kevin Love, top of the key. He's got to force it, and he does, gets it off in time. Wouldn't have counted, or would have counted if it went in. Paul, Chris Paul now driving, gets fouled, and just rolls out. Actually, there's something that kind of came to mind, and one of the first games after Kobe Bryant passed away. I remember I can't remember which teams were playing, but there was during the game, early on in the game, as the substitutions come on the floor. I believe it was I believe it may have even been here in Oklahoma City that there was a shot went off the rim and out of bounds, and the ball actually stuck up on the top of the glass, right wedged in between the glass and the shot clock, and they got the footage from that, and it was focused on the number 24. It was almost as if Kobe Bryant still wanted the ball. Kobe Bryant, God rest your soul, and God rest your little girl as well. It's sad. It was a sad day in January, but y'all jucked out before this whole coronavirus scandal. So I know we'd all rather you guys be struggling with us right now, but thus is life, isn't it? Anyway, back to action here. Rebounds, 32-26 for OKC on rebounds. Nice floater off the glass, high glass and in. 77-66 now. It's an 11-point lead here for Deadmon Walker over the Benson Amendments. Barton inside to Love. Love gets double teamed. Trying to find his way out here. So he does. He passes all the way out to Barton. Could have gone to the inside, possibly. Barton has to pull up for three. Ooh, and that one almost went in. Jordan with the rebound, and he gets the second chance opportunity to go. 77-68. Miami leads the series 3-2 at the moment with 6:50 left here in the third quarter. Here's Fox. Fox handing it over to Hayward. Hayward taking his time. He does have time to waste over here if he wanted to. 7 on the shot clock, however. Fox up off the glass, and that rolled in and out. Jordan with the rebound, and Barton's going to take it up the floor. DiVincenzo. Oh my gosh, nice moves there by Gordon Hayward and DiVincenzo, but Miami able to recover. Jordan getting the alley-oop pass, trying to go and make it fancy, but Jordan could not put that alley-oop pass to go. Fox on the left side. Rudy Gobert setting the screen, but Gobert gets it back. Gobert jumps and puts it in. I would have thought that he would have passed it back to his point guard, but apparently Gobert wanted to take the shot himself, and it looks like that was the right 2020 vision, or 2020 vision, I guess now. That looked like the right decision for him to shoot. DiVincenzo, nice fake, goes in, pulls up, and gets open space, puts the jumper in. The deficit down to 9. De'Aaron Fox on the far outside, passes it over to Gobert. Trying to figure out his way. Slapped away, and Barton able to get it back. Barton coming in. He's got to bring it onto the basket. Bam! And Barton with the slam dunk. 5-point. I believe it's a 5-point differential. Nope, it's a 7-point differential. Yes, I know. I failed math back in high school because of this. Fox lost the handle on it, and Holmes is able to recover. Miami, Kevin Love taking it up the floor, almost lost it himself, and as a result, the fast break situation was foiled by his own hand, but they have a chance to bring this to within 5, possibly 4. Holmes off the glass, no. Great moves there, but couldn't finish. Gordon Hayward for 3, no. DiVincenzo gets the rebound. DiVincenzo, again, nearly lost it there for Hayward. Hayward was on him like a hawk. But not an Atlanta Hawk because they're eliminated. DiVincenzo, or at least they wouldn't have made the playoffs anyway. 7 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo still on the outside, looking for something to do or something to put it to. DiVincenzo pulls up and jumps and shoots it. Holmes with the rebound, and he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. A little bit of an unlucky roll there, but Holmes does get to go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
All right, we're going to skip forward over here. And substitutions on the floor here. We're going to see who's coming in. Barton's going to go off and say hello to John Morant, back at the number 1 position for the Benson Admins. Chris Paul and Paul Millsap going to take a breather. Dinwiddie and Gallinari coming in for Deadmon Walker. 6-point lead. Holmes can't put in the second one either. Or actually, it gets 1 of 2. My bad. Fox off the glass. Nice play. Fox wide open over there. Nobody covering him. And as a result, they're able to get that extra step in to get that layup to go. John Morant. Over to Kevin Love. Kevin Love finds his way through, but gets blocked up. Double team, giving it to Jordan. Jordan off the glass, in. Very nice moves there by Jordan over the bigger and much taller Rudy Gobert. And Jordan is not a small man, to say the least. Here's Fox. 81-75 now. Still a 6-point lead. Cut down from 10 earlier. And Fox putting it in. Another 8-point lead for OKC. Jordan trying to get through, but he gets double teamed. He has to give it over to Kevin Love on the corner. Love trying to find his way through Hayward. 9 on the shot clock. Hands it to Morant. Wide open for 3. Can't put that one in. Couldn't get the catch and shoot there. As Hayward slowing the pace down. Oh, nice interception there by Miami. And here they come again. DiVincenzo on the left side. DiVincenzo can't get through Hayward. And the defense stifling over on the inside as they come in. Crowd is hyped today, definitely. And the crowd has also been repaired from last Sunday, that's for sure. 2 on the shot clock. John Morant pulls up. No. Gallinari with the rebound one more time. I think I may have turned up the volume a little bit, see? I think I may have turned up the volume just a little bit, so DiVincenzo, no, can't do that one. Gets his own rebound, however. 3 for DeAndre Jordan, does not go. I think, and Hayward way open as he drives the lane and gets to 2, and the 10-point lead now restored here for the OKC Deadmon Walker. I believe it is normal that the crowd is a little bit louder because, first of all, they've released a patch on Sunday. Nice pass to Jordan. That's great. I'm glad it feels like the NBA playoffs now. Fox, nice screen there by Gobert. Fox with the hands and gets that to go. Field goal percentage now 48-45 OKC as timeout called by the Miami Heat. Ben's amendments as Eric is going to go talk it over with his guys. And it looks like they've also, PlayStation has also seemed to have repaired their little comment screen on the right side of your screen over here at the moment. And yeah, for some, this is hilarious. I'm going to keep this here for now. I don't understand what's going on over here, but this is definitely not something that happens every day. It is that one kid standing in center court without his dance pack, standing there and doing nothing while the OKC mascot is dancing around in the other key over there. So I'm just gonna enjoy this over here. This is freaking awesome. I'm not even gonna skip these next 20 seconds. I'm just gonna say that this little timeout is definitely brought to you by Coca-Cola Stevia over here. All the Coca-Cola taste you want, sweetened by the plant-based and much better for you stevia, and with no glycemic index. Great to have if you are wanting a little bit of the bubbly, but not a little bit of the alcoholic bubbly, a little bit of the Coca-Cola bubbly. Anyway, that's my slogan, and I'm sticking to it. Butler, Ibaka, and Aldridge here for the 3, 4, and 5. That kid must have been so freaking embarrassed. Morant into Butler. Butler up and in. Very nice play. Deficit down to 8. Paul George pulls up for 3. Can't put that one through. Aldridge with the rebound, and now Miami has a chance to go within 6. Oh! Didn't get all of it. Paul George didn't get all of it on the block, but just got enough to make a good contest out of it, and Fox puts it in, restores the 10-point lead. 39.1 seconds left here in the third quarter. OKC has started to run away with this over here just a little bit. Nice pass inside to Butler, who puts it in off the glass. Great job there by the Miami Heat to set up that play. Butler left all alone. George. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. 15 on the game clock. George putting it up. Can't put it through, and Butler over to Morant. Shot clock dead. 7 to go. Nice pass to DiVincenzo on the inside. Lays it in off the glass, and the deficit is cut down to 6. 3 seconds left. George up at center court with the heave. Can't put it through. So at the end of the third quarter, Deadmon Walker looking to force game 7. They've got a 6-point lead heading into the fourth. And the State Farm assist of the game, well, it's going to have to be from the third quarter. I think my battery might be running out here on my little wireless microphone. If that happens, I'm going to change it up and everything, but I'm going to keep the gameplay going so you guys can see what's happening. And here we go in the fourth quarter, starting it off. George. Morant, DiVincenzo, Butler, Ibaka, and Aldridge on the floor for the Heat. Nice shot there by Paul George right by the elbow. 91 to 83, 8-point lead restored. Morant. Over to Aldridge. Butler. On the far outside, gets it over to DiVincenzo with 8 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo over to Butler. Butler trying to find his way past George. 3 on the shot clock. He's going to have to force it up. And of course, when you force it up, less opportunity for you to put it in. But Butler gets his own rebound, as nobody was able to get to it. Aldridge looked like he was going to go for the fadeaway jumper, but held up as Gobert was right in his face. DiVincenzo for 3 in traffic. And under duress, he puts that one through, and it's a 5-point differential. Fox to Gallinari. Gallinari up. Can't put that one through. Couldn't finish. Ibaka with the rebound. DiVincenzo coming in. Equals up for 3. No. Looks like he wanted to ride if he had the hot hand, but unfortunately didn't work there. Schroeder. Over to Gobert. Gobert spins over to Fox. Fox trying to drive through. Takes the shot from the free throw line. Can't put that one through. And Miami with another stop. And they've got a chance to cut the deficit again. And DiVincenzo can't put it in off the high glass. Fox from the elbow. Can't put that one through either. First couple of minutes littered with bricks. And Butler's going to go to the line for the hoop and the harm. Paul George getting charged with the foul there. And let's see what happens. Beautiful pass in to Butler. George had his hand all over Butler. Nothing George could do over there as he made contact.
One shot.
because Butler was in the perfect position to be able to finish right by the basket. And that's a prime example of getting into the right position and what happens when you don't have it. And now the lead is 2. OKC had their lead up to 10 at one point in the third quarter, but it's quickly now down to just a 2-point differential. George trying to get in off the glass, no! And Miami now with a chance to tie. John Morant trying to get his way through, gets triple team, beautiful pass to Ibaka, and Ibaka finishes. It is a tie ball game at 91 with 9:40 left in the fourth quarter. Miami looking to close out the series here in Oklahoma. Oklahoma looking to send it back to Miami for game 7. Gallinari for 3. No! Gobert with the rebound, however. Nice box out on Ibaka, and Gobert puts it in and restores the lead here for OKC. 93-91 in the dying quarter here. Morant gets double teamed, has to hand it off to Aldridge. Aldridge putting the moves up, and beautiful moves on Gobert. Gobert had no answer for that. Aldridge with 15 points, Gobert with 13. Very even matchup between these two centers. George driving, stopped by Butler. Up over Butler, on the glass, off the glass, and in. And Paul George, another very even matchup here. But Paul George, 3 points more than Butler tonight, 24-21. Butler can't finish there, went a little bit too fancy. Schroeder taking it through. He'll lay it in. And now a 4-point lead again for OKC. Miami hasn't led for a while. But now they're getting double teamed. Aldridge trying to find a way. Aldridge over to Ibaka. To John Morant. 7 in the shot clock. Takes it way outside. A lot of coverage there. Good defense so far by Oklahoma. Keeping the lanes clogged. And now a foul. Paul George with his second foul of the evening. And second, I believe it's the second team foul of this quarter. And Jimmy Butler going to go to the line for 2. 97-93. 8:06 left in the fourth quarter. First one goes, and some substitutions on the floor. The 1, 2, 3, and 4s are going to be switched around here. It'll be Paul, it'll be George, it'll be Gallinari, and Millsap coming in at the 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Dedmon Walker. Miami elects to keep their 5 on the floor right now, as they are. Butler makes the basket, and the lead is now cut to 2. Gallinari has gone cold so far here in the second half. Trying to change that, but he gets double teamed. Almost lost the ball on the double team. Gallinari can't finish from the inside. And his cold streak continues. He's had no points at all. Butler in, and he ties the ball game. Jimmy Butler wide open inside and gets the perfect pass. Danilo Gallinari has absolutely no scoring here tonight. One of the reasons why Miami is still in this matchup over here, because they are able so far to keep Gallinari to absolutely no production. Gallinari pulls up, and still no points for Gallinari. And now Miami has the opportunity to take the lead. Here's a 3. Nope. Yes, it is a 3. And Jimmy Butler puts the Miami Heat up by 3. 100-97. 7 minutes left. George trying to take it in. He gets clogged up there by Jimmy Butler. Butler going after George again as he's trying to reset. George off the glass. No! Aldridge with a fancy rebound there over everybody. And Butler, nice pass into Ja Morant, who slams it down. And now Miami, the Miami Heat, the Ben Simmons up now by 5. George to Gobert. Rudy Gobert up at the top of the key. Paul at the elbow. Can't put that one through, and Ibaka with the rebound. Scoring is all but dried up for the Oklahoma City Thunder at the moment. Butler with it now, double team, outside to Ibaka, to DiVincenzo on the left side. 9 seconds on the shot clock. DiVincenzo running around with it. Trying to drive his way through, can't. So he's going to take the shot from the top of the key. Can't put that one through. Millsap with the rebound, and George with it. Dante DiVincenzo, 9 points in this half so far. Gobert to Gallinari for 3. No! And Danilo Gallinari again, unable to hit anything. Butler, however, had that one rattle in and out. George, double teamed, triple teamed at one point, so he couldn't get through anywhere. Over to Chris Paul for 3, and he'll drain the bucket. And now the deficit for OKC, just 2. Just over 5 minutes left. It is a frenzied pace here. Miami looking to close out the series tonight. Butler to Ibaka. Ibaka trying to find someone to pass to. Nobody's open at the moment. DiVincenzo gets it on the outside. He's going to force up the 3. Doesn't hit. Gobert with the rebound. Nice box out there. Gobert looks like he's got quite the height advantage over Serge Ibaka. Chris Paul gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Ja Morant picks up his second personal. I believe that's the 3rd team foul, if I read that correctly. And now we've got the first one to go. Chris Paul, Ibaka, and Aldridge going off, and Kevin Love and DeAndre Jordan coming right back in. And now Gallinari is going to go off and sit down, and I think that would probably be the best for OKC at this point, for Gallinari to sit for the rest of the game or something. And the second one gets drained, and it is a tie ball game at 102-102. Fans in the Chesapeake Energy Arena rather, are on their feet and chanting the right chants this time. Thank God for update number 12 from 2K. 5 on the shot clock. Jordan up, in. 104-102. DeAndre Jordan with 8 points, all of them coming in the paint here tonight. Paul inside to George, who slams and jams. Paul George ties up the ball game at 104. And it's crunch time, folks. 4 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. DeAndre to Butler. Jay Butler can't put that one in, and Gordon Hayward gets a rebound. George spinning. Can't get past Butler, however. To Gobert. DiVincenzo steals it away from Gobert. Here's Butler all the way in, and he'll lay it up. Trying not to be fancy, Jimmy Butler over here, but looks like you got real fancy on that layup. Didn't want to go showy, apparently, but well, his intention might have been not to go showy, but that was a showy layup, if I do say so myself. Hayward for 3. Can't put that one in, and OKC, everything drying up from three-point land, and Gordon Hayward only 2 points in the second half after having 16 in the first half. DiVincenzo finds his way through, but not all the way in. 5 on the shot clock. Millsap on him. I think that's Millsap. DiVincenzo pulls up. Oh, that one went in and out. And a foul. DeAndre Jordan knocks down Rudy Gobert on the box out. On the box out attempt, I should say. And as a result, Miami turns it over. Paul getting in. Oh, nice block there by DeAndre Jordan. Butler with it now, all the way inside, and he'll hit it. 108-104 now. Jimmy Butler, 32 points on 13 for 27 shooting tonight. Paul George gave it over to Rudy Gobert. Gobert up, can't finish. Millsap off the glass and in. And that was very fortunate there. The Millsap was right there in the right place in the right time as a timeout being called by the Miami Heat. Benson Manman's going to go talk it over with Eric. And OKC going to talk it over. I can't remember the name of the coach. But here's Rumble. And I believe now, yep, he's on the floor. Dancing around on them rollerblades. By the way, I just got, last year, Value Village, I got brand new, literally almost brand new rollerblades for $10. $10. I haven't had rollerblades since I was like, what, 19, 20? And that's because the Gretzky ones that I had were really, really loose on my ankles, and my ankles didn't like that. So I got these ones. These ones are a lot more secure. And I still remember how to rollerblade and everything, but it's a lot different when I'm not holding a hockey stick. But then again, why am I talking about hockey when there's a basketball game on? 15 seconds left here in this timeout. 2:15 left in this first quarter. Butler definitely is a beast tonight. 108 to 106. 5 seconds on in the timeout over here as we take a look at beautiful Chesapeake Energy Arena. And the player of the game, as you called it, Calvin. You called it, CJ. Jimmy Butler, 32 points so far, and has had the last 4 points for the Miami Heat. He's been everywhere tonight, looking to close out the series. Great series, however, though. Great action by both of these two teams. All close games so far, as far as I remember. The only blowout in the wildcard round so far was, I believe, the Golden State Warriors in Game 3 blew out the Raptors by like 20 points or something like that. DiVincenzo tries to get that alley-oop pass to DeAndre Jordan, but Gobert right there and anticipating it. They've got a chance to tie. Ball gets blocked by Kevin Love. Gobert gets the rebound. Gobert with it now. It's crunch time here. Gobert, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Can't find a shot. Hayward goes up for it. The shot can't put that one through. Jordan with the rebound. Butler going up the floor quickly. A little bit of a double team there. Now Kevin Love wide open. He elects to bounce the basketball before making the shot off the glass, but he still makes it anyway. Had he taken that ball and just caught and shoot it, or caught the shot, and that would have been something. George for three. No, can't hit it. OKC down by 4. Buck 16 left here in the fourth quarter. OKC fighting for their lives, and Jimmy Butler, player of the game so far, with a very sloppy turnover. 110 to 106. With just over a minute left to go. Paul George taking it in, and he slams! 28 points so far for Paul George. He and Jimmy Butler have had an amazing battle tonight, but it's still a 3-point game, and a steal by Oklahoma. Paul with it now, over to George for 3! No! So close, it was in and out. 49 seconds left. Butler driving in, he hits it, and a timeout by Jimmy, as Jimmy Butler hits that one to go up by 4. Miami on the verge of moving on to the Elite 8. Here's some more. Here's just some more bugs for you. The cheerleaders apparently have absolutely no clue what's happening. It looks like the music didn't hit, so that's another thing that 2K's got to fix over here. A lot more hilarious with that little 12-year-old kid standing at center court doing nothing. But hey, that's actually, look at these angles of the arena. Yes, they fused. That's right. Oh, them corpsing right now, if I'm using that term correctly. 20 seconds left. Let's just move on. Sorry, girls. But on their feet right now are the Oklahoma City fan base, hoping to see Game 7 in Miami. George pulls up for 3. Oh my goodness, he hits it! 112 to 111. 1 point lead for Miami. 40 seconds left. This is intense. Morant on the outside. Inside to Kevin Love. Kevin Love spinning. Up off the glass. DeAndre Jordan couldn't get the rebound and put it in. And now OKC has the chance to take the lead. Paul hits it! Three-pointer for Chris Paul. The Oklahoma City Thunder up by 2 with 23.3 seconds left in the fourth. And the cheerleaders, again, lost. Let's skip ahead. What's going on, NBA? You fix one thing, you screw up another. Love the game, love you guys, but come on, guys, honestly. 16 seconds. Love. Pulls back, shot, fires, no! Can't put that one in, and a foul now intentionally by DeAndre Jordan. Timeout by the Thunder. Oklahoma City has the ball with 7.9 seconds left, so what you know they're going to do, you know they are going to be intentionally fouled and sending someone to the line to stop the clock. 114 to 112 with 7.9 seconds left. OKC with the ball. This could be sent to Game 7 in Miami. We're not going to wait for the timeout as the Thunder fans on their feet for their team. What a battle this has been so far. 114 to 112. Going to the line now is Chris Paul. Hitting that clutch three-pointer. 115 to 112. And he'll hit both. It's a two-possession game. 6.8 seconds. No timeouts for Miami. And this is going to do it. Game 7 going in Miami. There's a shot. Doesn't go through. And Oklahoma City survives, and Game 7 goes in Miami. And apparently, that calls for confetti. 116 to 112 in a hard-fought second quarter. Oklahoma City prevails. OKC comes back. Yep, Calvin calls it. OKC did come back. Erwin Sebastian watching right now. He says, what a game, what a game, what a game. Yes, I agree. What a game. So before we go on to the other wild card round, we're going to look at the team comparison again. 116 to 112 is your final score. 36 to 31 in the first quarter. 29 to 25 in the second quarter, resulting in a 65 to 60 first half here by the Oklahoma City Thunder. 24 to 23, very low scoring third quarter here by the Thunder and the Heat, but that still kept them up. And Miami actually won that quarter by 2, but that wasn't enough, as it was 52 to 51 after the second half. But obviously 116 to 112 at this point. 14 second chance points to 13, so very, very, very even in this point over here. But Miami actually had a lot more points in the paint, 62 to 44. It was, I believe, one of the big reasons was Danilo Gallinari, who actually had 0 points and actually didn't see any action after like after 9 minutes had gone by in the fourth quarter, I believe. So let's look at the box score. Let's see. George 31 points was the team high. Paul 25. Gordon Hayward 18. Gobert, Fox, Dinwiddie, Schroeder, Millsap 12. And let's see. What did I say? Who was I looking for? I was looking for Gallinari. Gallinari. Yeah, so Gallinari had 0 points. It would have been a much less tight of a game if Gallinari was on his, as he had 0 points and he just took shot after shot after shot, especially going cold from the third onwards. So we got Game 7 going on for Miami and OKC. Let's go and join in with the simcast of the Ben's Amendments. Not the Ben's Amendments. What am I talking about? This is going to be the It is going to be Steph Infection versus LexisNexis, live from over in Oakland, actually San Francisco, I should say. it's been 40 some odd years since they were in San Francisco, and this is sort of new and also kind of old school, old hat for San Francisco at this point. But here we go. Let's go see what's going to happen here. The Raptors versus the Warriors, Game 6. Let's start up. And here we go from San Francisco. Again, we're going to go join the action in the third quarter. All right, so 24-23 after one. Close game here again. Golden State taking over. Oh, wow, look at that scoring run there. Golden State looking to... All right, so 8 seconds left. Here we go. All right, so at the end of one half, it is 51-45 for the Steph infection, the Golden State Warriors. Right now leading LexisNexis, the Toronto Raptors, by 6 points, and looks like Golden State trying to force Game 7 in Toronto, something that they couldn't do last year. Let's jump into the action, and we're gonna see what happens here in the second half of this little mini doubleheader that we've got going on. But what a game, I have to say, just what a game. By the way, if there's any video right now that you guys should check out right now, other than The Last Dance from the Chicago Bulls, you should also check out SB Nation's Vince Carter's 10-year beef with Toronto included Nelly, a possible body slam, and so many injuries. That's a little thing about Vince Carter and his beef with the Toronto Raptors organization. Obviously, the Toronto Raptors organization is a lot better off than what it used to be during Vince Carter's day. And you know what? If it wasn't for Vince Carter and the debacles that happened during the Vince Carter years, I believe that the Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment wouldn't have learned from that from that major debacle that they had. And you got to admit, MLSE turned it around, especially when they got Masai, and you had DeMar, and you had Kyle. You got rid of Mr. Primo Pasta guy and Rudy Gay as well. So a lot of things went their way, and I think MLSE knows a lot better how to run a basketball organization now. Let's get to action in San Francisco at the Chase Center, no longer the Oracle Arena or the Oakland Alameda Arena now. The 51-45 for Golden State. Steph pulls up for three. Oh my goodness! Steph Curry, just a wizard. The greatest jump shooter of all time, in my mind. Westbrook pulls up and returns the favor. 54-48. Curry fatigue. This game's soft, yes. Ariza. Inside to Steph. Steph pulls up for three. Can't put that one in. Adams with a nice rebound. Puts that one in. And actually, that's something that I've also been noticing as I've been playing the game on my own. Westbrook comes up and pulls up at the top of the key. Can't put that one in. Arvidaz's son, DeMontis, gets the rebound there. Inside to Curry. Curry putting it up. Oh, wow. Even with the hand of Westbrook around him, still puts it up and in. 10-point lead now for Golden State, and I'll get to that story in the next timeout. Westbrook getting double teamed, spins, fires in. A lot of isolation over here as with Russell Westbrook, as I've seen in the last couple of games. Levine with 19, Westbrook with 20 at the moment. 58-50. Levine. White's really on him. But now Levine pulls up, off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound here by the Raptors. Chris Middleton trying to take it in himself. Gets stopped. Trying to push his way through over to White. Over to Williamson. Westbrook for three. Hits it! Russell Westbrook, 58-53. Golden State trying to force Game 7. Adams. Curry had a beeline. He'll put that one through. It is the Westbrook Curry show for the first few minutes here of the third quarter, and it's hard to believe that it won't be the same as the game progresses. Westbrook takes it off the glass and in. 25 points now for Russell Westbrook in 19 minutes played. He's shooting 60% tonight. Curry gets it over to Sabonis. Curry had the lane closed, but now he puts it off the high glass and in, and a timeout on the floor. Raptors call a timeout. And neither of these teams don't know what they can do about Westbrook or Curry at this point. That's something I was also mentioning when I'm playing my player on NBA 2K's My Career mode. One thing I do notice about the Raptors, and I think this is something that maybe has something to do with Nick Nurse's coaching in this ball game, or in this video game rather, that a lot of the times my Raptors, even though they're really, really great on the defensive end and everything, they tend to give up a lot of opportunities by leaving the paint open and just leaving people there. And that may be something in the program in the game that I'm not privy to, or something like that. Or maybe it is Nick Nurse's coaching within the video game. Maybe it's Nick Nurse's coaching in the real NBA. I don't know. All I know is that that seems to be a little bit of a discrepancy between what the game has and what real life has. So obviously, NBA 2K, it's a video game. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be like real life. It's going to be as close to real life as possible. But there's sometimes things that you just can't control, and you can't change up as well in a video game as you can playing basketball in real life. Williamson over by the elbow, puts it up off the rim, gets his own rebound, however, outside to Middleton. Middleton hits that one. Great agility there by Zion Williamson to get his own rebound and pass it out to the open Chris Middleton. And a timeout now called by Steph Curry and Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, obviously, one of the storied careers in the NBA. Point guard for the Chicago Bulls, as that little 12-year-old kid is standing there doing absolutely nothing again. Now this is embarrassing. Come on, 2K. You fix the music, but then the cheerleaders you don't fix. Oh, that's why. There's some cheerleaders, there's some 12-year-old cheerleaders on the sidelines there for some odd reason. Anyway, Curry spinning around outside to Carter Jr. Levine to Curry. Levine with it. White's on him. Levine trying to get through. One of the deadliest guys in the Chicago Bulls. 2 seconds on the shot clock off the glass. Doesn't go. Williamson with the rebound. 4-point differential. Williamson. It's the hoop and the harm. Trevor Ariza getting charged with the foul, and Williamson feeling it. 62-60 as former real-life Raptor Lou Williams, number 23, now currently worn by Fred VanVleet, comes into the ball game. Would have loved to have Fred VanVleet on my roster, that's for sure. Williamson hits it. And now the lead for Golden State just down to 1. I was saying I would have loved to have Fred VanVleet on my roster here today. Curry for 3. Can't hit that one. Williamson with the rebound. They have a chance to take the lead. Williamson gets over to Westbrook. Westbrook slams it in. And Toronto with the lead. And it's their first lead tonight. Golden State was up all night until this point. Still early in the third quarter, though. But of course, as they're saying there, with Curry, he puts that one in. Yes, Zion does have a Z haircut. I don't know how and I don't know why, but hey, that's you know, I did not notice that until you pointed that out to me, Lester. As I said, I would love to have Fred VanVleet, but he's on the injured list. Westbrook for 3, can't hit that one. For whatever reason, he did not square his feet, and as a result, that cut down on his ability to make that cleanly. Clean shot here for Ariza. Can't put that one through. A little bit far. Still was able to hit the back of the rim, though, but not in. Williamson. Oh! Hello, Michael Jordan on that last slam dunk. Curry hits the mid-range jumper. 20 points for Curry, 8 in the paint tonight. But wow, what an electrifying dunk there by Zion Williamson. That was actually an Aaron Gordon type dunk. Williamson off the glass in. Whole bunch of lead changes now. Zach Levine going out. Over to Curry. Curry for three. No. Valanciunas with the rebound. Williamson. Actually, this is Williams, not Williamson. But he gets it to Williamson now. Middleton. Westbrook. Westbrook driving. Foul on the play and gets the hoop and the harm. Westbrook feeling it, looking to have a 4-point play on, or 3-point play on this and send the Raptors up by 4 as we get some substitutions on the floor. Westbrook, Williams, Williamson, and Valanciunas going to get switched around. Williams at the 1, Westbrook at the 2, Gordon comes in at the 3. Westbrook completes the old school 3-point play, and LexisNexis Toronto Raptors up 70-66 to Steph Infection Golden State Warriors. Ariza, Levine on the left side, pulls up, can't hit it. Rebound here by Williamson. Middleton with it now. Middleton outside to Westbrook. Westbrook double team over to Williams for 3. No. Ariza trying to get his way through, spins around, trying to find, gets over to Curry. Curry steps back for the 3, can't put that one through, and Curry's gone cold. Westbrook to Williamson. Williamson driving, can't finish. Carter Jr. with the rebound. Ariza stopping, going. Curry, Westbrook really on him. There's the screen. Curry wide open now and still can't hit. Williamson with the rebound now. Westbrook. Westbrook now outside to Lou Williams. Williams to Westbrook. To Middleton. To Zion. Zion at the elbow. Spinning, trying to get through. Nice pass inside to Westbrook. He gets fouled and he's going to go to the line for 2. Sabonis with his second personal, 13 foul here in this quarter. Sabonis doesn't like it. And Chris is asking right now, am I playing as Westbrook? I'm not playing as Westbrook. Look, if you can see right over here, Chris, no hands. Everything. And if you're wondering, Chris, if you're wondering why Westbrook gets highlighted if he makes, well, as far as I understand it, as far as I understand it, if he is, or Carter Jr. with the 3, or with the mid-range 2, hits that one there. As you saw over there, he gets a little green highlight over there if he makes a perfect shot. That's something that still doesn't happen. I don't know why Westbrook got highlighted like that. We're going to see if that happens again. And I'll review the tape and see if that happens. Horford can't put that one through. Came in for Valanciunas. Curry for 3, and he's gone cold. Gordon, rebound to Williamson. And trust me, if I was playing this game, I wouldn't be playing a TV mode. If I was actually playing the game with the controller. Carter Jr. with the rebound. If I was playing the game with the controller, I'd go more of a top-down sort of view. Nice play by Curry there. Curry still couldn't finish, and he has gone cold for the last maybe 5 or 6 shots. Middleton off the glass, can't put that one through. Harrell with the rebound, or Harrell. Rubio. Curry open, and he'll get the lucky bounce in. And that pulls Golden State within 1. Westbrook, double teamed. Westbrook, Middleton, Gordon with the 3, and he'll hit that one in with the lucky bounce. Lucky bounce 3 is being traded here between Curry and Gordon, and it's still a 4-point lead for the Toronto Raptors. Curry stepping back for 3, again misses.
Way to get to it, Gordon.
Aaron Gordon trying to get his way through. Over to Horford. Horford outside to Westbrook, right by the Golden State Warriors logo, and he's now trying to make his way through. He's at the elbow, pulls up, and an unlucky bounce going in and out off the glass and the rim. Ariza with it now. He lost it, and Horford picking up the trash. Middleton inside to Williamson, and Williamson just banks it off the glass. It's a 6-point lead now for Toronto. 2:50 left here in the third quarter. Still a very tight post game. Curry almost lost it over there. Played a little bit too much iso ball in my mind. Curry for three. Can't put that one through. Too much iso ball here by the Golden State Warriors is killing them at the moment. Westbrook driving, pushing his way through, can't put it through. And the Raptors also playing a little bit too much iso ball for my liking when it comes to Westbrook. Curry with it. Gets double teamed. Almost loses it. Puts it up and again misses. Inside to Williamson with the alley-oop slam. 79-71 now. 8-point lead for the Raptors over Golden State. Harrell to Ariza. Ariza holding on to it. Inside to Curry. Curry now finally finds a way to finish and put the ball in. Curry with 18 points in this quarter tonight. 25. 18 points in this quarter, but other than that last one, he has missed maybe the last 6 or 7 shots, which is a little bit of a concerning thing here. Which means to say that that Steve Kerr is playing a little bit too much ISO and letting Curry have way too much time with the ball as opposed to spreading it around. And so the same with Russell Westbrook. And I believe that's one of the reasons why it's been so tough for Russell Westbrook to get any sort of breaks, because he's just so good with the ball that they just want to give it to him all the time. And this league isn't necessarily an ISO ball league anymore. But then in Jordan, he played with a lot more ISO ball than like a lot of other teams do today. But he was still able to share the ball. But whenever Jordan came around, and whenever Jordan was able to do something, he was able to do it. And there hasn't been anybody, in my mind, Kobe the closest, LeBron the second closest to whatever Michael Jordan was able to do back in the 90s and just utterly dominate the competition. 79-73, Westbrook and Gordon going off. White and Bogdanovich in. White with it now. Harrell and Carter. Three-pointer for Westbrook. He'll hit it. Markkanen and Adams coming in now for Golden State, looking like they need a little bit more of the presence on the inside, and Adams is going to provide it for them. 1:26 left in the third. It's a 9-point lead now for the Raptors. Curry up, and it rolls around the rim and out. Just unlucky there. Middleton. Out to White. White. Try to drive his way in. Can't do it, so he gets it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich over to Middleton. Williamson. Bogdanovich for three. In and out. Rubio with the rebound. 55 seconds left here in the third. Curry. Inside to Curry again. Gets it right back. And he'll lay it up and in. 20 points now in the quarter now for Stephen Curry, for a total of 27. He only had 7 in the first half. But his guys are down by 7. Well, he scored 20 points here. 33 seconds, 5 on the shot clock. Williamson, Horford hits the three. 10-point lead now for LexisNexis, 85-75. 24 seconds left in the quarter. About 5 seconds separating the game in shot clocks. Rubio gets blocked. Toronto recovers. Here's White inside the Middleton, who gets blocked as he was going for the layup. Steven Adams with absolutely electrifying block there. Steve Curry liking it. And Williamson's going to go take a breather as Valanciunas comes right back in. Horford. 9 on the game clock. White faking the shot, spinning again to the outside. 3 on the clock left. Valanciunas forcing it up. He'll put it through before the time expires with 0.3 seconds left. And that's the end of the third quarter. 12-point differential. LexisNexis up 12 points, 87-75 over the Steph Infection Golden State Warriors at the end of 3. And we have the State Farm assist of the game, obviously from the third quarter. Middleton. Beautiful alley-oop pass there to Zion Williamson with the electrifying slam dunk. And we've got a 12-point differential here. Golden State needed to turn it on and turn it on fast. Curry had 20 points in the third quarter, but he missed a lot of the shots in the second half of the third quarter. Curry, however, again, can't finish. Trying to keep the heat going, but it looks like he's starting to get cold again. Bogdanovich over to White. White to Valanciunas at the elbow. Valanciunas outside to Middleton. Middleton trying to drive his way and push his way through. Valanciunas on the inside. He gets fouled by Steven Adams. That's his second personal. And so far, right now, Toronto hasn't given up any free throws to Golden State, and that's one of the reasons why is because letting Steph Curry take way too many open shots. Steph Curry hasn't been hitting from long range as much as we'd seen him to, but he did score 20 in the third quarter. But we're not seeing a lot of drives to the lane. Valanciunas hits the first one. Not seeing a lot of drives to the lane and trying to get the high percentage points by Golden State. Drive more to the lane, make sure that you establish the presence in there, get those fouls on the inside, get yourself to the line, and good things can happen. 88-75, 11:32 left here in the fourth quarter, and Valanciunas hits both. 14-point lead now for the LexisNexis Toronto Raptors, 89-75. Still very early here in this fourth quarter. We know that Steph Curry can single-handedly take control of the game, as well as Zach LaVine, who hits 3. And that's a deadly combination. If you got Steph Curry and Zach LaVine together, a lot of good things can be created, a lot of good things can happen. Middleton on the right of the basket. Nice fancy move, and he lays it in behind the back. Raptors 49% field goal percentage, Warriors 42% right now. 91-78. LaVine trying to find his way through. Has to retreat. LaVine driving, putting up the shot. Nice rebound there by Steven Adams, and he'll put that one through. And that's something that you got to do if you're the Golden State Warriors. If you want to get back into this game, you got to establish a presence on the inside, so when a rebound does come your way, you'll be able to get the second chance points. No second chance opportunity needed, therefore Derek White, as he lays it in off the high glass with the floater. First 2 points of the ball game here tonight. He's 1 for 3. 13-point lead, however, for the LexisNexis Toronto Raptors. Steph Curry still dribbling the ball, stepping back, off-balance 3, no. Valanciunas with the rebound. Bogdanovich with it. He's trying to drive. Nice delayed shot there. Gets his own rebound outside the Valanciunas. Over to Derek White. Derek White now trying to push his way through. He gets blocked. Nice rebound recovery there by Adams. LaVine, he's in, spinning, fires, in. Great passing there, and great push through and push back by Zach LaVine to get the easy bucket on the inside. 11-point lead. Middleton outside to White. White holding on to it. 3 seconds, puts up the shot, can't put that one through. Adams with another rebound. And already paying dividends right here. LaVine for 3, hits it! Zach LaVine, 93-85. Cutting the lead to 8. Bogdanovich holding on to it, looking for somebody to pass it off to. Gets it over to Valanciunas with 10 on the shot clock. Valanciunas over to Bogdanovic. Almost had the shot, didn't take it. Driving, gets fouled, and it's Trevor Ariza with his 4th foul. Bogdanovic going to go to the line for 2. Bogdanovic does not hit the first, and that's a good sign for the Warriors. Substitutions on the floor. Bogdanovic over at the 1. White with a 2. Actually, this is, yeah. And Markkanen coming in for step infection, or going out rather, and Sabonis coming in. 8:44 left in the 4th quarter. As of course time will start again once it's inbounded after this foul shot. That goes in. 9-point lead now for Golden State, but they've got the right pieces on the floor right now to make a comeback. Levine and Curry. Nice pass into Domantas Sabonis. And that's something I was mentioning earlier. Find that the Raptors seem to have some trouble with the inside game, at least in the video game here in 2K. No matter who's on the Raptor team. It might be a coaching thing, who knows. Bogdanovic pulls up at the top of the key. Can't put that one through. Sabonis with the rebound. The opportunity now to cut the lead within 5. Bojan Bogdanovic only has 3 points and just 1 here in the second half. Levine able to put it in. And the lead now to 5. The San Francisco fans on their feet here as they can feel momentum shift their way. Bogdanovic. Bojan with it on the right side. Curry's on him. 12 on the shot clock. Nice screen there, but Bogdanovic didn't do anything. Now he finds an open way to the basket, and he'll slam it down. 96-89 now. 7:28 left to go. Here's Curry. Curry pulls up for 3, and he'll hit that. Left all alone to his own devices. This time he squared up his feet instead of taking an off-balance 3 and put that one in as they now pull within 4. Bojan Bogdanovic over to the right side. Horford for 3. Actually, that would be Middleton, wouldn't it? Levine, oh! Showing his skills as a 2-time dunk champ. 31 points tonight for Zach LaVine, as now Golden State within 2. That is Horford. On the left side, getting it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas over to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic gets the basket. Bit of a defensive breakdown there as they quiet the crowd temporarily. Nice pass inside to LaVine, and LaVine slams it down again. 33 points for LaVine. I believe he's had the last 6 points for the Golden State Warriors, if I'm not mistaken. 2-point lead. 98-96. Bojan Bogdanovic gets fouled by Zach LaVine. That's going to be the 3rd team foul of the quarter. And now Russell Westbrook now coming right back in as Bogdanovic going for a seat. And Bogdanovic not liking the fact that he's sitting down right now. At least it looks that way. Westbrook gets it over to White. White over to Valanciunas. Bounce pass to Westbrook. Westbrook for 3. Doesn't hit. And Golden State with a chance to tie or take the lead now. Zach LaVine inside to Curry. Curry driving, and he gets the layup to go, and it's a tie ball game at 98. 2 great game 6s so far being played tonight. One in Oklahoma City, the other in San Francisco. Miami Heat as Westbrook going to go to the line. Miami Heat, as I said earlier, the Miami Heat were beaten by the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight, 116-112. And Game 7 will be forced in Miami, and the Toronto Raptors not looking for the same thing to happen. They want to close it out here in San Francisco just like they did in Oakland last year in 6 games. Westbrook gets the first to go, and the Raptors have the lead once more. Horford going off, and Zion Williamson coming right back in. And might this be the spark that the Toronto Raptors LexisNexis need in order to finish this ball game and move on to the second round against the LA Clippers Wenweng, as Westbrook hits the second of 2. 100-98 is the score now. Adams with it. Over to Curry. Curry's double teamed. Over to Ariza, who's open for 3. Can't hit that one. Ariza only has 3 points tonight. Adams fakes, jumper, can't hit. Williamson gets the rebound, trying to drive his way through, and he does. Nice layup off the glass and in. You can see Zion flying there from that first little dash over there in the foul area. Ariza over to Levine for 3. Can't hit, but Steven Adams with the rebound. Oh, big block by Valanciunas. Get this garbage out of here! Westbrook. 4-point lead. Pulls up. Can't hit. Adams again with another rebound. Steph Curry inside to Adams. Adams this time he'll finish. 102-100. Just over 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And this is another tight game, ladies and gentlemen. Valanciunas over to Middleton. Middleton to Valanciunas. Hook shot. Can't hit it. And now a chance to tie for the Golden State Warriors. Looking to force Game 7. Nice pass inside to Ariza. And Ariza gets his first field goal of the half. Tying the ball game, 102-102. Derek White to Westbrook. Westbrook for 3. Does not hit. Sabonis with the rebound. A chance for the lead. Ariza pulls up. No. Gets his own rebound, however. All alone in front. And he gets fouled on the way to the basket. And Westbrook is charged with the foul. His first foul of the night, and Ariza going to the line. 1 for 2 this quarter in free throws. And he makes the second, his second of the half. And now Golden State with the 1-point lead. Ariza hitting both. And now Golden State with a 2-point lead now after the Raptors were leading by around 10 early in this fourth quarter rather. Westbrook. Screen set up by Valanciunas. Westbrook taking his time. Could have sprinted. Williamson into Valanciunas. Valanciunas forcing it up. Would have counted, but no, did not go. Curry to Ariza. Ariza to Curry. Steph Curry handling the ball with the shot. Oh, and he drains it! 34 points now for Steph. That's his 4th and 5th points mid-range, as Golden State now has the 4-point lead again. Westbrook for 3. Does not hit. Sabonis rebound. Levine with it. Levine double teamed. Almost lost it. Sabonis on the inside. Couldn't finish on that floating jumper. Or he floated, but couldn't finish the jumper. Middleton trying to go fancy, but he gets fouled on that play. And Trevor Ariza, big trouble now. That's his 5th personal. As now the Raptors are in the bonus. And a good place for them to be at the moment, as it is now Less than 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The season on the line right now for Golden State. A chance for Golden State. Still with a 3-point lead. Now a 2-point lead to send the series back to Toronto. Steph Curry pulls back, trying to waste as much time as possible. Time is his friend. He pulls up. Oh, and he couldn't hit it. Valanciunas with the rebound. Middleton with the opportunity now, the Raptors, to tie this ball game up once more. Russell Westbrook, hero ball, no! Steven Adams with the rebound. Don't play hero ball, Westbrook. That's the reason why you don't have success in the playoffs. Curry holding on to it, trying to get past. He pulls up for three, no! Zion with the rebound. Chance to tie again. Over to White. White off the glass. In a tie ball game. 106-106. Pressure mounting here, ladies and gentlemen. Curry. Three. No. In and out. Raptors with a chance to take the lead. Zion's got it. Zion to White. White driving. Up and up and in. Raptors take the lead. 54 seconds left, Golden State down by 2, and they call a timeout. With 51.6 seconds left. And it looks like the Raptors have figured out. And, wow, I am sorry, NBA 2K. How did you screw this up? You had this going the right way. All you need to do is just fix some audio issues, and it would have been perfectly fine. And now you screwed up the cheerleaders. Good angles of the arena, though. I have to say they really did a good job rendering the arena. Everything looks really authentic. The 2 Ribbentrons and everything going over here. At least I call them a Ribbentron. Even though it's more of like it's more of like a banner screen or something like that. The banner video board, as they probably would call it. Titantron, Ribbentron. You know I'm a wrestling fan. And the player of the game right now, as it stands, is Russell Westbrook. As even with double teams on him, no solutions here. That's right. Dance.exe not found. Exactly. Curry. Wide open is Levine, but he got it over to Sabonis, who takes a 3. He'll hit it! Domantas Sabonis hits the 3, and Golden State up by 1. Apparently the dudes are moving around and throwing stuff to the crowd. Don't know why the women aren't. And I think it might be a music issue. Music is not being it's not being played right now, and dude looks absolutely ridiculous without the music. I'm just gonna keep it right there. And there's and now the music comes in. And there's three-time NBA champion Steve Kerr, 3 championships with the Chicago Bulls. I believe he may have won one with. I think he did. I think he's 4-time with the San Antonio Spurs once, I believe. Talking over with his guys, also winning 3 championships as an NBA head coach. So he's had a pretty storied career, ranking up there with the greats like Phil Jackson and Red Auerbach, players and coaches who have won championships. Westbrook is going to take it himself. Almost lost it there. Forcing up the shot. Could have gotten it over to White, who was open for 3. Ariza for three. No. Middleton with the rebound. Raptors trying to get it up the floor as quickly as possible. Middleton getting double teamed. He gets in and he slams it down. 110-109 with 20.1 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okay, so yes, dance.exe definitely not found. Kids are just standing there. Yes, that's right, Zion Williamson. I still am kicking myself for not taking a picture beside R.J. Barrett's jersey over at St. Marcelina's High School when I was there for a gig last year. 12 seconds on the clock. Curry can't put it through. Now slams it down. What a final 2 minutes this has been in San Francisco. Chances being traded, buckets being traded. Offenses clicking and hitting and just being awesome in these past 2 minutes. And now the Raptors trying to win and finish the series tonight. 7.9 seconds to at least get the tie. Westbrook holding on. Puts up a three. No, can't hit it. And an intentional foul with 0.9 seconds left. That was just one foul. That was the foul to give. And that's gonna do it. Game 7, forced here tonight by the Golden State Warriors, winning it by 111 to 110. Russell Westbrook putting up the three-pointer. Couldn't hit it. And that's the difference there. That's something that I've noticed as well in this game. The difference in this game was the fact that Golden State stopped trying to play hero ball and went to go for the inside game. They were able to clog up the lane on the inside, get the offensive rebounds when they needed it up close, and get Steven Adams to put the trash back in the can anytime that there was a miss on the floor. And the isolation game that they were playing, and Russell Westbrook taking the hero ball three at the end when he could have found a way to get in. We're going to see Zion stats. We'll do that. If Russell Westbrook wasn't so selfish with the ball tonight, it could have been the Raptors' day. But as it stands, the Raptors fall tonight by 1 in a very, very close game. Let's look at that box score over here. Lester wants to see the stats for Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson, 16 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. So that's what's happening right there. Russell Westbrook, 34 points tonight, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He went 11 for 28 in field goals. But look at that. The three-pointers, his three-pointers made and attempted very dismal tonight. He had 9 points off three-pointers, which is, respectable, but it went 3 for 12 shooting from 3, and that's something that he probably should have stopped doing. And if I was Nick Nurse, I would have told him, stop going for the threes, spread the ball around, and make sure you get the other guys in the team involved. And look at that. And one of the reasons why the Warriors able to pull it out tonight, Steph Curry, 34 points. Zach LaVine, 33 points. Together, combining for 37. Steven Adams, 16 rebounds, and a whole bunch of offensive ones as well. And getting a lot of the second chance points here. So that's what's happening over here with the 112 to 111 victory for the Golden State Warriors. Game 7 is on. And you know what? What time is it right now other than game time? It is 10:44. We've had we've had 2 halves of action here tonight, and as you can see, game 7 is going to be played here between these two fine matchups over here, these two fine wildcard matchups. Great games on both sides over here, but what we're going to do is I want to get the Elite 8 started on Sunday. So what we're going to do the same. We're going to go simulate the first two halves, and we're going for each of these games, and we're going to go and see what happens live in the second half of each of these games. So let's do this and see what's going to happen here with the Miami Heat versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's the Benson Mandments hosting the Deadmon Walker. Now, if you want now, hey, it's all good. We can do it. We can do it now. Yeah, sure. We can do it now. We can do it now. All right. Hey, you know what? My audience wants it. My audience gets it. All right, here we go. We're going to simulate this game. Again, first half going to be simulated. Second half going to be shown all the way through. So, Fuseli, the Thunder, and the Heat are going to go first, so we're going to get those guys to go. And here we go. Game 7 starting in Miami between Deadmon Walker visiting the Benson Mandments. And here we go, the opening tip. No worries. All right, so at the end of one, 22-21 for Deadmon Walker. Oh, 22-22 rather. They got that last second shot to go. 34-32, 37-34. OKC still up. Ooh, very close here. 42-42. Coming up to the last minute. And here we go. Start of the third quarter. It is a very tight matchup here between these two teams. Great matchup so far. 45 right now for the Benson Mandments, and 44 for Deadmon Walker right now. Anybody's game, anybody's series at this point as we come to the final 24 minutes of regulation. Let's get in on this. And for whatever reason, it automatically chooses a side for the controller. So once we get into the game again, we're going to make sure that the sides have been chosen and the CPU is playing both sides. As we get this thing loaded up, no worries, everybody. I'm glad to be able to practice. Hey, you know what? I want to practice my basketball commentary, my sports commentary, just as much as you guys want to watch these games. Here we go, choosing sides. We're going to go inside to the CPU versus CPU. 45-44 start of the third quarter here in Miami. Let's do this. Aldridge to DiVincenzo. 1 point lead here for the Miami Heat in the American Airlines Arena. Ja Morant to Kevin Love. Nice fake. Taking it in. Love off the glass. Aldridge with the rebound. Aldridge up off the glass. Gobert gets the rebound as Aldridge unable to finish. Paul. On the outside. 10 on the shot clock. Chris Paul. Puts it off the glass and in. First bucket of the quarter, and the Thunder have their first lead tonight, 46-45. And as you can see on the scoreboard on the bottom right of your screen, win or go home. That's exactly what it is. DiVincenzo, nice spin move, gets it to Ja Morant, off the glass, can't finish again. Paul George with the rebound. Ja Morant, 9 points, 3 for 10 shooting tonight. George gets fouled, and Kevin Love with his third personal. George going to the line for 2. And the first of 2. 47-45. And George hits both. 3-point lead now for OKC. Aldridge inbounding. DiVincenzo on the outside. Aldridge laying it up. Nice block there by Rudy. Paul with it. George driving. Lane in. 50-45 now for OKC. DiVincenzo with it now. Taking it over the timeline. Aldridge setting up the screen. DiVincenzo coming right in. Nice open shot from mid-range. Can't hit it though. Miami been putting up bricks so far to start off the first minute and a bit. George with the slam dunk. And Dante DiVincenzo, as you can see on the graphic on the bottom right of the, on the bottom of the screen there, 2 points tonight. His cold streak still continuing from Game 6. Morant driving, laying, can't finish again. Good shot contest that time, however, by the Thunder. Ball with the three-pointer attempt. Couldn't hit that one. At this point, they can afford to with a 7-point lead. Morant outside to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with George all over him. 6 on the shot clock. Bounces over to Morant. 2 seconds. He's got to force it. He'll hit it this time. That's the first bucket for Miami. Morant with 11 points. George with 12. 9:20 left here, and it's a timeout called by OKC, the Deadmon Walker, who are up right now by 5 points. Skipping through as the cheerleaders are yet again just chilling. More like chill leaders to me. Badum ching, dad joke. Game 7, OKC 52, Miami 47. Third quarter, 9:22 left to play in the third. Millsap to George to Gobert. Gobert lifting up and over off the glass. 7-point lead again for OKC. OKC looking for the upset as they took Game 6 on their home court. DiVincenzo driving in, and he'll slam it down. 54-49. 20 buckets each. But the Heat shooting a dismal 35% on the field goal percentage at the moment. Paul over to Rudy. Gobert double teamed. Losing the ball. John Morant gingerly taking it up the court. Could have sprinted but didn't. And Gobert out of nowhere snatches the rebound away from Kevin Love. Hayward hands it off to George. George driving down, takes the shot from the foul line. Gobert tried to get the second chance point, couldn't do it. DiVincenzo runs into a double-teamed wall, so he has to give it over to Morant, who's right by the Miami Heat logo. Morant outside to Aldridge, pulls up for 3, and Gobert gets the rebound off the miss. Aldridge, no Marc Gasol, I can tell you that when it comes to shooting. Paul George to Rudy Gobert. Paul George inside to Gobert. 3 on the shot clock. Gobert up, not in. Aldridge with the rebound. Quickly out to Butler. Butler stopping, shooting, nothing. Love tried to get that rebound, but it was out of his hands as George was right there as well. George driving off the glass, in. And Paul George with 14 points now, extending this lead to a 5-point lead once more.
Timeout, timeout.
And a timeout now by the Benson Amendments as they're going to talk it over. With 7:12 left in the third. All right, so as I mentioned, timeout. Looks like this is the only animation for timeouts that is working at the moment. And this timeout, obviously, in the game, brought to you by Gatorade. You know, if you need to watch your sugar, make sure you get like those Gatorade Zeros that are sweetened with stuff that's not sugar. And speaking of getting stuff sweetened without sugar, Coca-Cola Stevia, one of my favorite drinks right now. It is the same taste of Coca-Cola with the plant-based and healthier option of sweetening from the stevia plant, and good. That's something. And a little bit dangerous because, you know, guess what now? I would avoid Coke, and I would avoid Coke Zero as much as I possibly could. But now I know that they make with stevia. Coke Zero, endorsement deal. Opening the cold one. When I go to the grocery store tomorrow, I gotta go and get myself some cold ones, that's for sure. Some real cold ones. Sunday's going to be awesome. We're going to be starting the Elite 8 on Sunday. Morant trying to spin around. Up, off the back of the rim and out. Dinwiddie with the rebound. OKC dominating the rebounds again, 35-29. But Miami's got more offensive rebounds here. George pulls up, can't hit it. Morant with the rebound, and here we go. 6:40 left. Butler lays it up and in. Jimmy Butler pulls the Miami Heat within 5 of the OKC Thunder. Dinwiddie inside the George at the painted area. George spinning, finds Dinwiddie for 3, hits it. Spencer Dinwiddie makes the lead swell to 8 for OKC. John Morant fires, can't hit it. Dinwiddie with the rebound again. And Paul pulls up from the elbow, can't hit that one. See Morant's line right there, 11 points on 4 for 15 shooting. Not the best night for him, but he is in double digits. Scoring a fifth of the points. Butler inside the Holmes. Holmes lays it in off the glass off a great feed from Jimmy Butler. On the next timeout, talk a little bit about the commentary team here in Miami. George gets fouled on the shot by LaMarcus Aldridge, and he's going to go to the line for 2. And George hits that first one. Substitutions are on the floor right now for OKC. Paul and Hayward going off, and DeAndre Fox and Danilo Gallinari coming in. Gallinari had 6 in Game 6, had 0 points. Ibaka and Jordan coming in now for the Miami Heat. Gallinari had 0 points in Game 6, but it didn't matter as much in the long run, as OKC was able to pull out the victory anyway. Now, if they didn't pull out the victory, that would have been a real big concern for that particular game, as Barton fouls Dinwiddie as he was going for the layup, and Dinwiddie going to go to the line for 2. All right, and the first one by Barton does not go. It's the second one, however, and now Miami at 54 points, 61-54 is the score. Kind of a low-scoring ball game so far, at least with today's NBA standards. Gallinari up at the elbow. Nice moves off the glass, can't finish. Ibaka gets the rebound. Barton receives the pass from Ibaka, taking up quickly to Butler. Butler's going to go to the line for 2. Paul George gets charged with his second personal, and it's team foul number 2 for OKC. 61-54 now, as Butler does not hit that first one. 4:51 left. Butler hits the second, and the lead down to 6. A lot of time left here still in this ball game. De'Aaron Fox lost the ball, and he gives it up, turns it over, and it's Heat ball. A little bit of a sloppy play there, but the Heat have a chance now to bring the deficit within 4. John Morant on the outside, trying to break his way through. He does, pulls up, he hits it from just inside the foul line. 9 points in the first half, and quite a few more here in the second. Pulls up for 3, does Paul George, can't put that one through. Gobert in the inside, he gets fouled on the second chance opportunity, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. OKC, as you can see on that, 4 for 4 right now, and now no longer a perfect second half from the line, as Gobert missed that one. 4 for 5 now. And Gobert makes it 5 for 6 for team free throws here in the second half for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Morant. Over to Ibaka. Ibaka to Butler for 3. Perfect shot, hits it. 62-60, Miami inching its way back. De'Aaron Fox lost it. Trying to recover, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Heat ball. Looked like it was a clean block there as he lost control of the ball. Trying to recover it. De'Aaron Fox, as you can see, he's got the ice cold marker on his little player area there, represented by that snowflake. Barton, 4 on the shot clock. Inside to Ibaka. Ibaka spins, fires. No. Gobert, nice box out on DeAndre Jordan, gets the rebound. Schroeder, inside to Gallinari. Gallinari still can't hit. Mid-range jumper at the top of the key. 0 points here in this second half. He only has 5 points in the last 2 games, does Gallinari. Gallinari definitely not on his game tonight. Or the last couple of games for that matter. Jimmy Butler trying to find his way through. He does. Gobert almost had to slap that one away. But he did get the rebound, however. Gallinari holding on to the ball. Over to DeAndre Fox. Fox to Gallinari. Gallinari over to George. 10 on the shot clock. Schroeder with it on the outside still. Gallinari over to Fox. Corner 3. In and out. Gobert with the rebound. And he gets fouled by DeAndre Jordan, going for the second chance opportunity, sending him back to the line for another 2. 62-60 here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he misses the first one again. DeAndre Jordan picking up the foul there. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third. Still got another half or another quarter to play. Jordan with the rebound. And Barton tried to pass it on the inside, but George right there to intercept. Gallinari driving, stops inside to Schroeder. Schroeder with the head fake, gets fouled on the shot attempt, and John Morant's going to get charged with it. Back to the line is OKC, shooting 2. That one goes 63-60. And Schroeder hits both. 4-point lead. Morant. Schroeder on him. Good screen there by Jordan. Butler had an open shot, but he elected to go for Morant instead. Jordan with it at the elbow, close to the elbow. DiVincenzo pulls up for a mid-range jumper. Not good. As George gets the rebound. Over to Fox. Schroeder, corner 3. Nope. Jordan, back to Vincenzo. Inside to Butler. Butler gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. "13 points for Butler tonight. In this low-scoring affair, only 64 points to 61. Only 125 points right now scored between these two teams headed into the fourth. And these days in the NBA, particularly since we're very used to watching the Raptors right now, it's commonplace for the Raptors, or for a team like the Raptors, to be putting up 60, 70, even 80 points up in the first half. Scoring does slow down a little bit as Schroeder, however, puts up the 3 and couldn't make it. Only 2 points this half for Dennis Schroeder, 6 points, and no field goals. Morant, however, ties up the ball game at 64. as I said, we are used to, as Toronto Raptors fans, watching the Raptors score a lot of points in the first half as Fox lays it in. Scoring does slow down a little bit as the second half occurs, obviously. But this is actually quite low scoring for the NBA. Probably even low scoring for the 90s NBA as Jordan gets the alley-oop. .66 all with 36 seconds left in the third. Schroeder to Gallinari. 8 on the shot clock. Inside to George. George. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Gallinari pulls up for 3. In and out. Butler with the rebound. 13 seconds left. They have a chance to go into the fourth with the lead. Ball in Butler's hands. Get it over to Morant to the right side. 5 on the shot clock, or the game clock. Morant pulls up for 3. Can't hit it. Jordan with the rebound and hits it on the second chance opportunity, and Miami goes into the fourth quarter with the lead by 2. At the end of 3, 68 Miami, 66 Oklahoma. Fourth quarter action coming up. I bet you when I make it to the NBA or the WWE, this will be one of the things. Is there anything that you want other than water right by the announce table? And it's going to be Coke Zero or Coke Stevia. Nice. That was the assist of the game right there. That alley-oop pass to DeAndre Jordan. And here we go. Last 12 minutes of regulation here in this series. Morant, DiVincenzo, Butler, Love, and Jordan at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Love with the slam dunk. As Miami up by 4. De'Aaron Fox holding on to it, gets it over to Millsap. Millsap, nice. The fake shot, stepping back, going for the jumper. Couldn't make it, however. Morant to Love. Love spinning around and driving. Stops, spinning, faking. Again, up off the glass, in. Kevin Love. Didn't know he had moves like that. He's got 5 points tonight. But he's right now at a -11. 1 minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. 6-point lead here for the Benson Commandments. Millsap to Gallinari. Gallinari up with the shot, off the basket, or the back of the rim. His second chance opportunity does not go, and Gallinari just ice cold, as they said the last couple of games. Hayward, I believe that was Hayward. It was DiVincenzo, rather, didn't go through, and he only has 4 points in this game. His woes continue as well. Millsap. Big block there by DeAndre Jordan. But Oklahoma City still retains possession. Hayward pulls up. Can't put that one through. Butler with the rebound. Butler trying to drive in. He does. Up off the glass. No. A lot of bricks since starting off this fourth quarter. George. Millsap. Millsap now starts to dribble. Still at the elbow, over to George. George laying it up, and he gets fouled on the layup attempt. It's DiVincenzo who's going to get charged with the second personal, and George going to go to the line for 2. Got some substitutions on the floor. George misses the first, or the second one rather. Morant over to Butler. Jimmy Butler trying to spin around and pivot. He gives the ball back to Morant. Morant still on the outside. Chris Paul on him like a hawk. Butler 4 seconds on the clock. Butler still on the outside. He'll pull up for 3. Can't hit that one, and Millsap with the rebound. 5-point lead still here. George fakes the shot. Great move in there as he's able to get past Jimmy Butler for the slam dunk. 3-point lead now for Miami as Oklahoma City wanted to thunder back into this over here. Pun intended. Aldridge to Morant. Spinning, driving, floating. No! Gallinari to Paul. Paul with it. Going up. Can't put it through. Paul gets his own rebound, though. Off the glass and in. Gets the second chance points. And now, the lead down to 1. Miami's got to find a way to regroup here if they want to stay in this ball game, as the momentum has definitely shifted toward Oklahoma's side. Morant had an open shot, didn't take it. Elected to go for the layup. Didn't hit it. Now a chance for Oklahoma to take the lead. Gordon Hayward, no. George with the rebound, hits it, and they have the lead. 73-72, low-scoring ball game. 8 minutes left, 4 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. Jimmy Butler. Up, off the glass, or off the rim rather. Aldridge, this time gets the second chance points. And Miami's got the lead once more by 1. Chris Paul inside the George with the slam. (75-74). OKC is up. Trading lead changes, trading buckets at this point. Morant pulls up, can't hit that one. Morant gets his own rebound outside the DiVincenzo once more with a fresh 14 now. 10 on the shot clock. Aldridge, 5, gets it stolen away by Paul George, gets it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul laying it up. DiVincenzo swiping that rebound away. Bringing it up the floor now. Still in his hands. DiVincenzo, Paul on him, or Paul George rather on him. 9 on the shot clock. Inside to Aldridge. Great pass inside to Morant, who is all alone on the inside. Nobody covering him. 17 points now for John Morant. 10 of them coming within the painted area. And a timeout by the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Deadmon Walker, as they are down only by 1 at this point. A little bit of a, as we see the cheerleaders again standing around doing nothing. One of the things I was actually going to say earlier, now that we have a timeout, is that one of the things about the Miami Heat, their lead broadcaster, their lead play-by-play man is a man by the name of Mike Inglis. And if you listen to Toronto sports radio back in the day, back in the 90s, I remember I used to go to sleep. I used to, instead of listening to music when going to sleep, I used to actually listen to sports radio as I slept, because they had live late night announcers talking about sports as like in the overnight hours. And one of those guys, Mike is a guy named Mike Inglis. He is currently the Miami Heat play-by-play announcer, and has been for I think the good part of maybe 2 decades now. And he had his start on Sportsnet The Fan 590 as one of those late night hosts along with Storm and Norman Rumack, and he was also a Humber College graduate of their radio program, just like I am a graduate of the Humber College radio program. So, you know what? I'm in good company at this point, as far as I can say. Back to action over here. Chris Paul on the outside, driving in, up, nice layup. 77-76. 1 point lead being traded around here by both of these two teams in this tense Game 7. Morant. Oh, and a big block there by Rudy Gobert. Get that garbage out of here! Paul, inside the pitted area, takes, it looked like he was going to take the shot, but he dumped it over to Millsap. 10 of the shot clock, outside to Paul. Paul George, 5 on the shot clock, trying to get past. Trying to get a shot off, he does. Mid-range, off the back of the rim and out. Aldridge with the rebound, and Morant with it. Morant, all alone in the inside, can't finish, and Gobert with the rebound. 17 points right now for John Morant, 8 points so far, but his shooting statistics have been dismal. Lucky to have had that many points, and that many opportunities for that matter. George, driving, pulls up a jumper, can't hit it. Aldridge with it. Miami, a chance to take the lead once more. Butler, can't finish. Rebound to Love. Love off the glass, still can't do it. Gobert with the rebound, and this is not something you want to see from either of these two teams coming off a timeout, but that's something you do as a great pass comes into Paul Millsap right underneath the basket, and OKC now up by 3. Breaking up a series of bricks once more. That's the thing, you want to call a timeout to refocus your team, and that usually starts your shooting percentage going right back up again. But not so much for either of these two teams at the moment as Butler hits that last three-pointer was attempted. But Hayward hits that mid-range 2. And Gordon Hayward now has 8 points. Jimmy Butler only contained to 15. He's been scoring up in the 30s and the high 30s. Morant hits that jumper in several games of this series. 81-78. With 4 minutes left, just over 4 minutes left here. 3-point lead here for OKC. Gobert to Hayward for 3. No! Gobert with the rebound, however, and he hits it. Gets the second chance opportunity to go again, and that's something that you love Rudy Gobert for when he's on his team. He's so good at boxing out. He's so good at getting to where he needs to be to get those offensive rebounds. And that has a lot to do with his size. As Morant goes for 3, Gobert again, using that long reach and big size. And now Paul George hits that one. PG-13. And a 7-point lead for OKC. Jimmy Butler of the Heat. Inside to Kevin Love. He'll hit that one. And that was all want, and that was all heart there by Kevin Love to get past whatever contact and contest there was there. And George hitting 2 in a row now, and he's got 27 points. 7-point lead, and the Miami Heat call a timeout. So in this timeout, with 2:53 left in the fourth quarter, the cheerleaders are going to be standing around again. I'll let you know about another Humber graduate from that I, you know, which oddly enough I'm 6 degrees separated from, you know, the whole 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon kind of thing. One of the students of Radio Humber back in the day, now he is a WWE Hall of Famer. He's won over 10 world championships, I believe 11 or 12 world championships in his career. He's from Toronto, he's particularly from Orangeville. Adam Copeland Edge was a student of the Radio Humber radio broadcasting, or the Humber College radio broadcasting program, and he's one of our not our Hall of Famers, but he's one of our distinguished alumni over there, and it's pretty cool. He actually got the name Edge from his favorite radio station when he was growing up, 102.1 The Edge, which I am broadcasting on myself right now at these days. Paul George is so far being voted the Michael Jordan Player of the Game. And he's turned it on here in the last couple of minutes in this fourth quarter. Less than 3 minutes to go here. Butler inside to DeAndre. DeAndre bounces it over to Butler. Hands it to DiVincenzo, who retreats. George on him. George getting tight. Trying to drive his way through. Over to Jordan, to Butler. Butler's going to have to force the shot. And it rattled it in and out, but Love with the rebound. Stops, retreats out to Butler. 7 on the shot clock. Lost it. Hayward with the ball. Beautiful steal. And he'll hit the layup. 9-point lead now for OKC. Dedmon Walker looking to take the upset victory here tonight. And they're in good position to do so. 9-point differential. Butler on the inside, laying it up and in. 7 points is the differential now. Jimmy Butler with 17 points, 10 in the paint. And Chris Paul electing to slow it down a little bit, as time is the one factor that's on their side at the moment. Paul to Millsap. Back to Paul. Paul off the glass. Doesn't go. Good stop there by the Miami Heat. Morant trying to get through, but George blocking his way. Outside to DiVincenzo. 14 on the clock. $1:30 left in the fourth. Butler. Chris Paul on him like they hawk. Spinning. Inside to Jordan. Great alley-oop pass there for the soft touch jumper. And Miami now within 5. Chris Paul with the ball right now. Outside to Paul George. He'll hit the 3, and that might be the nail in the coffin. Paul George, 30 points tonight. The lead swells to 7. Butler off the back of the rim. That might be it. That might be the last opportunity they have. They have to at least get a stop here in order to stay in this ball game. Paul George holding, dribbling, fires, hits it! Paul George with 31 points now. 15 points here in this fourth quarter. It's a 9-point lead for OKC, and that might be it for the Ben Simmons. Butler can't hit it, and Gobert holding on with the rebound, gives it over to Paul, to George. George hits again.
Good job, PG.
17 points in the fourth quarter for Paul George, and he has utterly taken over this last half of the fourth quarter. And as a result, Dedmon Walker, the 10th seed, going to be going on to the second round to face Irwin all day. As the last 10 seconds on the clock happen here. 6, 5, 4. Paul George just dribbling it out now. And that is it. It is over. The Ben Simmons in an upset get eliminated by the 10th seed Dedmon Walker here in Game 7 by a score of 95-84. Paul George, simply phenomenal in the final 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. 17 points, and I believe at least 10 came within. 10 of the last points by the Oklahoma City Thunder came at the hands of Paul George. And Gordon Hayward being interviewed here, I think it should have been Paul George getting interviewed, honestly. If I was anybody, I'd get Paul George. And so that's it. That's all. That's over. Game 7 is complete. The final score between the Miami Heat and the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Ben Simmons and the Dedmon Walkers. Dedmon Walker wins Game 7, 95-84. The Miami Heat, the Ben Simmons, unfortunately, you have been eliminated. And so now we have just one Game 7 to go to finish off over here. It's going to be the Steph Infection Golden State Warriors versus the LexisNexis Toronto Raptors. As you can see over here, OKC steals that one away and will be facing off against Irwin's team Harden all day. Now, on to the final game of the wild card over here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to simulate the first half, and I'm going to call the second half. And we are going to see who will go on to face off against Weng, the LA Clippers, and Kawhi Leonard. Here we go. And opening tip-off over here. This is going to be intense. Two intense series coming to a close in Game 7, and particularly the last two games for each of these two teams have not been blowouts. The biggest point differential at the end of the game for either of these two teams was 4 points. Either of these two series, rather, was 4 points. And Again, here we have another very, very tight game. 34-36 here, ending up here the last couple of minutes. All right, so it is at the end of, or the beginning of the third quarter over here, 6 seconds into the third quarter, as I stopped the game a little bit, or stopped the simulation a little bit, a couple seconds late. But it is 45-37 right now for the LexisNexis Toronto Raptors, right now leading the Steph Infection Golden State Warriors. So let's jump into the game, and let's get to action here as we close out tonight's broadcast with another elimination game and another couple of halves of basketball for you guys over here tonight. It's been a great night so far. I've had so much fun right now calling these games for you, and I'm glad that I'm able to, take this time over the next couple of weeks or the next month here to be able to call these games and to be able to get things going for us over here as we wait for the NBA to get back on track and the rest of the sports world to get back on track. And after this, after everything with the coronavirus finally peters out. All right, so beginning of the third quarter, 6 seconds in, we have Zach LaVine at the line tonight. He's been contained to 7 points here as the game here, Game 7 in Toronto. 116-112 in Game 6 here was taken by the Golden State Warriors. 4-point lead, or 4-point game rather, in Game 6. And a lot of it was, again, because of the isolation ball that Westbrook seems to like to play. Valanciunas over to Middleton. Westbrook, White, Middleton, Williamson, and Valanciunas on the floor for LexisNexis Raptors. Westbrook for 3. He'll hit that one wide open. 48-39, 9-point lead right now for the LexisNexis Raptors. Steph Infection, Steph Curry with it right now. Pulls up for 3. Can't hit that one. Valanciunas with the rebound as it bounced high off of the back of the rim. Toronto leading the board section right now, 34-28, and 9 offensive rebounds to 6 for the Golden State Warriors. Here's White, 10 of the shot clock. Steph Curry guarding him tightly. Over to Williamson. Again Westbrook, and he'll hit another 3. Trevor Ariza, 51-39. It is insane right now that the Golden State Warriors have been contained to less than 40 points. Curry at the top of the key, now 41 points on the board as Curry with 11 points. Russell Westbrook with 18 points. 10-point differential, however, as White pulls up for 3. Nope. Steven Adams gets the rebound there. Curry, top of the key, wide open. Oh, what a big block there by Westbrook. Get that garbage out of here. Middleton to Williamson, and a tomahawk slam jam. 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Curry. Outside to LaVine. LaVine breaking through. Oh, couldn't finish on that one. Beautiful moves, however, but to no avail. White driving, up and over. Can't do it. Sabonis with the rebound and bounces it to Ariza. Gets it over to LaVine. LaVine with Valanciunas on him. Valanciunas fouls him. That's his first personal, and LaVine's going to go to the line for 2. Second time LaVine's been at the line so far this quarter. Zach LaVine only been contained to 9 points tonight, 3 rebounds. That's 10. And that's one of the things that's been really important right here. One of the reasons why the Raptors have been up. They've been able to contain Zach LaVine and Steph Curry. Back in Game 6, Curry with the game-high 34. LaVine in the second, coming in second place with 33. But think about that, 67 points between 2 guys. That's Splash Brothers if you ask me. Those are Splash numbers, Splash Brothers numbers, that's what I meant to say. Ariza. And a reach-in foul there by Zion. Second personal. That's already the Raptors' 13th foul as a timeout being called by the Golden State Warriors. And let's see if the Raptors dance pack, well, to say the NBA 2K dance pack, will be standing still here. Yep, they are standing still here. Looking like mannequins. Girls don't know what they do. So they're just going to go and walk off the floor. Because I pressed X. And hey, they were on X, they'd be moving a lot more, if you know what I mean. Adams almost lost it. Passes it over to Ariza. Williamson with the steal. Derek White trying to break through to Levine. Levine not letting him though. Has to go outside to Westbrook. 13 on the shot clock. Raptors with a 10-point lead. Williamson at the left elbow. Outside to Westbrook once more. 5 on the shot clock. Alley-oop pass there, but Sabonis right there. I don't know what Westbrook was thinking in that moment. Ariza gets fouled on the way to the basket, and that's the first personal now by Russell Westbrook. Pardon me for the burp. I don't have actually, you know what? I do have an off-air button over here. It's called my my little wireless lapel microphone pack, and I can turn it off, and I can turn it back on like this as well. Here's Ariza, gonna take 2. Again, win or go home, as you can see on the mini scoreboard on the bottom right of your screen. Game 7, win or go home tonight. Ariza hits the second. And a timeout now by the Raptors. Just going to see something real quick as I press the pause button for a second. I'm going to go and look at the options. I want to look at the sound settings over here. The crowd, oh, that's the reason why. The crowd volume's all the way down at 100. That's why. That's why it's not as loud. Yeah, you want a t-shirt. Let's not stand there at center court and not do anything, guys. 53-45. Westbrook pulling up. Does not hit. Valanciunas gets the hoop in the arm. 10 offensive rebounds now for the Raptors. 37-31 on the rebounds, all in all. And Steven Adams gets charged with that foul. Valanciunas hits that one. Steph Curry. Still on the outside, trying to find his way into the left, but Russell Westbrook not allowing him. But Steven Adams right there for the alley-oop jam. Both Raptors and Warriors shooting on the 40% right now is the reason why the score is as low as it is, as Westbrook pulls up for a jumper. Not helping that shooting percentage right now with that miss. Ariza. Inside to Sabonis. Sabonis up. Misses. Valanciunas with the rebound. White to Westbrook. Off the glass in. And the lead now up to 11 for the Toronto Raptors. Still a lot of time left to go. 7:30 left in the third quarter. Curry for 3. Ooh, that's money in the bank there for the son of Steph. Or sorry, not the son of Steph, the son of Dell. We used to play here for the Raptors, and there's a steal there again by the Warriors. Ariza with the ball all the way in front, going to the basket, going to the line for 2. And that's something Golden State Warriors, they want to be able to do. They want to be able to force the rhythm and make the Raptors play their game. And right now, they're doing a good job of getting to the line, getting fouls, or drawing fouls rather, and getting to the line, and getting a couple of easy free throws. and letting their teammates catch a little bit of a breath. Sabonis and Adams going off. Harrell and Wendell Carter Jr. in. Westbrook and White going to have a breather, and actually it's Williams is going to come in at the 1, and Westbrook switches over to the 2. 58-51 for Ariza. He'll hit it. And now it's 58-52 with a 6-point lead for the LexisNexis Raptors. Williamson. 10 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Ooh, and that's money in the bank. One of the things I would have loved to see, and I'm sure California has been pretty blessed to see, as Curry puts up a 3, hits it. Steph Curry, 16 points after 24 minutes played right now. I would love to see a 3-point competition between Lou Williams and Steph Curry. Just them. As Toronto misses again. Levine trying to get past Westbrook. He gets through, pushes through. Nice skyhook layup there. 50, not necessarily a skyhook, but at least of a hook. A hook layup, 56 now for Golden State. Still down by 5. Williams take the shot, put it up, can't put it through. Wendell Carter with the rebound. Williams only 5 points so far. Curry for 3, and couldn't hit that one. Middleton inside to Westbrook. Westbrook with the jumper off the backboard and in. So you can see the field goal percentage steadily rising here for the Raptors. 32% in the first quarter, 40 in the second quarter, now 50 here in the third, as Levine misses the inside easy one. Zach LaVine only 13 points after scoring 33 in Game 6. A little bit of a concern here for Steve Kerr and his crew. Westbrook, no. Carter Jr. with the rebound. Curry to Levine. Levine inside, going to the line to shoot 2. But again, that's going to go against his field goal percentage totals. He's only hit 3 out of 12 field goals tonight, as you saw from that little flash there on the bottom left graphic. And now he's got 16. Raptor defense, both defenses tonight doing a very good job of containing each other's offense. Lou Williams trying to break through. Can't do it. But he does and tries off the glass and is successful. Raptors upping that shooting percentage up now. 39% to the Warriors 33. Rubio over to Levine. Gets double teamed there. Still pushing through. And look at the agility and strength of Zach LaVine to go hard. And that is now, I believe, 12 points for Zach LaVine, as he's got his point totals up to 19. Wide open shot for Horford. Can't put that one through as LaVine gets the rebound. Rubio on the inside. Can't do it. Laying it off the high glass, but just had a little bit too much on it. Horford putting up for 3. Hits it. Al Horford makes the lead slow to 68-60, an 8-point lead now for the Raptors. 3:50 left in the third. Ricky Rubio with Lou Williams on him. Over to Trevor Ariza. Ariza over to Rubio on the left. Pulls up with the jumper. Can't hit. Horford with the rebound. And the Raptors have a chance to pull it to 10. Aaron Gordon. Educated hands. Gets it out to Williams and gets it over to Horford on the right side. 10 on the shot clock. Horford to Williams. Williams pulls up for 3. No. Rattled in and out. Harrell with the rebound. Rubio stops. Stepping back a little bit. Going for the little alley-oop there. I don't know what he was thinking over there, because Valanciunas was right in the right spot, and Harrell was nowhere near ready for that alley-oop pass. Still went off of Gordon, I believe, and went out of bounds. Bogdanovich and Horford in now at the 4 and the 5 for the Raptors. Levine for 3. No. Gordon with the rebound. Totally wows the fans every time he's in a slam dunk competition, but particularly he wowed all the fans here, and I think he should have won the 2016 dunk competition here in Toronto. Lou Williams can't put that three-pointer in, and Markkanen with the rebound. I still believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that Aaron Gordon should have won that dunk competition and not Zach LaVine. LaVine hits it. Within 5. Toronto over Golden State so far. Just a lot of basketball to be played, however. Lou Williams for 3. No, that rattles in and out. And the well is dried up here for Lou Williams. Got to get the ball out of his own hands and give it to somebody else. As Ariza, why did you leave him open that way? Drove right to the basket. Nobody on him. Ariza now with 10 points. Williams at the elbow. Trying to drive his way through. Outside to Gordon. Inside to Horford again. Horford pivoting. 5 on the shot clock. Williams wide open for 3. Still can't hit it. He's missed the last 3 attempts. He's only has 5 points tonight and shooting 29%. A little bit better than his 17% in the first quarter. And Williams has got to stop shooting and give it to somebody else. As I was saying, Williams has got to stop shooting and give it to somebody else. Ariza still can't hit. A lot of bricks being thrown around here now. Williams again shooting. This time, he will actually hit a basket. Raptors almost had their shooting percentage at 40%. Now it's down to 38 again. Both offenses haven't been doing very well tonight. A lot of missed shots. Levine, however, does not miss. And now the Warriors pull within 3 with less than a minute to go here in the third. Williams. Driving. And he gets blocked. Lou Williams just casually walked in trying to go for the layup, but a huge block. Great coverage there by the Golden State Warriors. They have a chance to pull within 1. And they do. Wendell Carter off the glass. 70-69. Still anybody's game. 14 on the shot clock. Lou Williams hogging the ball for himself. Oh, and puts it up and over and in. 3-point lead now. 7 on the shot clock. Levine with it. Looks like he had some contact over there as he puts up the last second shot and doesn't go. And at the end of 3, the lead is 3, 72-69. The Raptors leading the Golden State Warriors going into the final 12. Here in Game 7, this is the LOB Keepers NBA Playoffs on NBA 2K. Here we go, starting the start of the fourth quarter, 72-69. No assist in the game here so far, so I'm just going to say that this fourth quarter is brought to you again by Coke Stevia. Westbrook pulls up for 3. No. Rebound here, Rubio, Levine, Ariza, Sabonis, and Adams. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the Warriors. Ariza to Sabonis. On to Sabonis over to Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio to Sabonis. Gets the hoop and the harm. And Westbrook charged with his second foul. Let's look at that play there. Sabonis. Westbrook right on him. And yeah, there's a lot of contact on that right arm there by Westbrook. Westbrook just overmanned there, overpowered in that play by the Sun. second generation NBA player, son of Sabonis. Zydrunas, I believe, is his first name. Either way, I remember playing his father in NBA Jam, which is pretty cool, actually. Westbrook, 72-72 after that three-point play, and Westbrook with the slam dunk. 24 points now for Russ as he puts the Raptors in a 2-point lead once more. Toronto fans on their feet. Jurassic Park also on their feet. Adams to Rubio. Rubio holding it, or at least dribbling it. 8 on the shot clock. Rubio still with it. Inside to Sabonis. And Rubio took way too much time holding onto that ball. And Sabonis, even though he hit that beautiful shot there, it was just way too late because Sabonis held it on for too long. Curry now at the 1. Robinson comes in at the 2. Rubio going to have a seat. Westbrook sloppily takes it out of bounds and just gives it up that way. My gosh. Robinson going back to sit down again after getting a couple of seconds on the floor. Levine comes in for him. Curry outside to Ariza. Ariza to Steph. Steph for 3. Woo! Money in the bank again. And the Warriors grab their first lead of the ball game. 75-74. Westbrook can't hit that one. Westbrook tried to trade threes there. Didn't hit it this time, but Ariza's in there. And nothing for Middleton to do except watch him go. 3-point lead now for Golden State. Could it be another upset? Westbrook for 3. Yes! 77 all. And Raptor fans absolutely loving this. At the same time, absolutely biting their fingernails off. Curry driving in the left side, lost it. Sabonis recovers, however. 8 on the shot clock. Spins, hooks it in. 79-77 as Westbrook taking it up. Westbrook with Curry. Westbrook at the elbow, pulls up, jumper, and there's a foul. And it's Al Horford is going to get a loose ball foul on this play. Valanciunas going in, and Horford told by Coach Nick Nurse to have a seat. A little bit of a sloppy play there on defense by Al Horford. Levine driving in, laying it up, gets the hoop in the arm. And Levine pumped up. Golden State with all the momentum right now. Can't hit that. Can't hit the and one. Zach LaVine with 17 in the second half. Westbrook couldn't put that one in. Zion tried to put that one up in traffic. Couldn't put it through though. 81-77. Zach LaVine to Steph Curry. Steph Curry finds his way through, up, floating it off the glass and in. 83-77. Russell Westbrook with 27 points, Steph Curry with 21, but look at the score. The tables have turned now since Golden State took the lead for the first time just a few minutes ago here in the fourth quarter. 83-77. Westbrook out to Valanciunas, over to White on the left side. 6 on the shot clock. White trying to find his way through. He does. Floating. Going to the line for 2. $83-77. 83-78. And now the lead for Golden State. Strikes to 4. 83-79. Curry. Russell Westbrook on him. Russell Westbrook looking a little bit fresher than Curry at the moment, as denoted by the Gatorade symbol. Curry kind of needs a little bit of a rest and some Gatorade. Lost the ball to Valanciunas. And he's getting a little bit too fancy there. White, it's a Westbrook to Williamson for the alley-oop slam dunk. 2-point lead now for Golden State, 83-81. A lot of basketball left to be played here in the fourth quarter. Inside to Adams. Adams off the glass and in. Valanciunas with a good shot contest there, but no avail, as Steven Adams would not be denied on that play. Russ. Dribbling over to Zion. Zion tried to get it to Valanciunas, who missed the alley-oop pass. Curry laying it up and in. And now the lead back up to 5. 2-possession game still. 87-81. Whoever wins tonight in this game, the Raptors or Golden State Warriors will be facing off against Weng Weng, which will be represented by the LA Clippers, and that game will happen at the Staples Center with LA Clippers court art. Westbrook able to get that one in as he was blocked at first, recovered, and he put that one in on the second chance just before the shot clock would expire. 87-83, 4-point lead. Levine pulls up and couldn't put that one through. Valanciunas gets the rebound. Westbrook to Williamson. Williamson faking the shot. He had to stop. Gets it out to White. 13 on the shot clock. Derek White over to Russ. Russ driving, floating, in. 87-85. Russell Westbrook, 31 points tonight. He's got the game high. Curry does not hit. That one went in and out. Williamson to Westbrook. To White. 14 on the shot clock. Toronto looking to tie. Inside the Valanciunas. Mid-range area. Could have taken the shot, but didn't. White laying it up. No. A little bit too much on that one. Golden State inside to Ariza. Ariza off the glass in. 2-possession game here. Less than 6 minutes to go. 5:20 left in the fourth. Russ. Jumper. No. Levine with the rebound again. Levine. Oh, with a jam. 91-85. A 7-point lead once more. 6-point lead, rather. 2-possession game still, but Russell Westbrook has got to stop putting up those bricks. He's got to find a way to involve his teammates in this game a lot more than he is right now. Goes up for 3. And again, the well-running drive for Russell Westbrook. Zach LaVine inside to Curry. Curry for 2. Gets the mid-range jumper to go, and they are pulling out an 8-point lead. Russ with it. Jumper again. Again misses. He has missed the last 3 tray attempts, and he's got to stop that. Curry in and gets it. 10-point lead for Golden State. Time running out for the Raptors. Golden State looking at to grab the upset, just like the Oklahoma City Thunder did in their series. Westbrook again taking it himself, and he'll jam it in this time. Again, there you go. Russell Westbrook, 33 points, 13 for 30 on field goals, and a -9. Great point percentage, but it's not a quality game for him right now. He needs to stop taking those threes and start driving the lane, or even getting his teammates involved in order for them to get back in this ball game as time is starting to run out. And Valanciunas fouls Steven Adams in the act of shooting there, and Adams going to go to the line for 2, and the frustration starting to set in for the Raptors and their home fans. And on the personal note right now, if I'm the coach, if I am the GM right now, I would be very disappointed in Russell Westbrook, considering the game that I know that the Raptors and Nick Nurse wants to put forward in real life. It's always got to be the Raptors. Over the last couple of seasons with Nick Nurse, it's all about being next man up. And Russell Westbrook is not letting that happen, in my mind. And Valanciunas gets a foul. Steven Adams draws the foul, does Valanciunas, and Steven Adams gets charged with it. So Valanciunas has the opportunity to trade fouls and baskets and free throws here. But it's crunch time here for the Raptors as they pull now within 8. Levine. Derek White on him. Levine trying to get through. Can't. Forced to the outside again. Great defense there being played, man to man. Levine with it. Has to put up the shot. Williamson, great defense there and gets the rebound. Westbrook driving. Lost it. Again. Ball hogging. Russell Westbrook again. Losing it. Because he's ball hogging. Oh! Big block there. Levine, however, with the three-pointer attempt. Westbrook with the rebound. 2:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Pulls up for 3. Again misses. That's his 4th in a row that he's missed. Damn it, Russell Westbrook. I want to sit you down right now if I could. Ariza. Over to Levine. Levine, 5 on the shot clock. Middleton steals it away. Over to White. White going in. Two-handed slam dunk. Raptors pull within 6. And that's the thing you gotta do. You gotta make the other players get involved in the game, Russell Westbrook. Otherwise, you're gonna have the same results in Oklahoma City as Curry misses that one. A good defensive stop here. Middleton with it, driving inside the Westbrook. He hits it on the inside, and Russell Westbrook stopping his long-range game to get on the inside, and now the Raptors within 4. What a game. What a series of games here in this wild card round. It has been intense. Curry driving, floating, in. 29 points for Stephen Curry. And a 6-point lead for the Golden State Warriors. Raptors under a lot of pressure right now. White trying to get through. Close into the basket, gets it to Williamson. Williamson has to retreat. Over to White. 6 on the shot clock. Forces the jumper. In! Derek White hits that three-pointer off balance. It is 99-96. A 3-point lead. Curry driving. Gets it to Sabonis. Hooping the horn. Russell Westbrook getting charged again with the foul. His 4th. And as much as anything, in my opinion, as a sporting journalist in this moment, and a miss, Russell Westbrook may be as much to blame for the loss if they do lose, as he is going to be if they do win. Russell Westbrook gets blocked. Williamson hits the 2. 3-point lead. I'm into this right now. This is amazing. Curry, Westbrook, tight on him right now. Don't want to foul, but Curry pulls back. The jumper, can't hit it. Valanciunas with the rebound. White's with it. Gets it to Middleton. Middleton pulls up for 2. Can't hit it. Zion Williamson couldn't get the rebound. Levine got it instead. Curry with 23 seconds left. They've got a 3-point lead. Curry. Still a 1-possession game. Don't know why they're not fouling right now to stop the clock. 13 seconds on the clock. 7 on the shot clock. Curry still holding on to it for 3. No! White with the rebound and a timeout. 6.1 seconds left. I don't know why nobody was calling for the timeout there. I know it's a one-possession game, but you still got to stop the clock. It's game 7. You got to go all out and make sure. And the player of the game, the Jordan player of the game so far, Zach LaVine, who really picked up his game. Final possession, 6.1 seconds. They have to find a way to score that 3. Middleton hits that 3-pointer and the game is tied. No, it's not. It's a 2-point. It's a long 2-pointer. Was it? It was a long 2-pointer. Middleton had his foot on the line. Middleton had his foot on the line. And Golden State still up by 1 after that long 2-pointer. And the Raptor girls are just as tense as the fans are right now. As, yeah, great camera shot there, guys. Accidental camera shots. So there got to be a foul over here, and there's the foul. 2.7 seconds left. Curry trying to make it a 3-point game once more. Big free throws here for Steph. He'll hit the first. He'll hit the second. It's a 3-point game. And a timeout now called by the Raptors. Another 3-point game. Still 1 possession to go, but they've got to make this one count. Their season on the line. And here we go. This is going to be a catch and shoot play. Still time. 2.7 seconds left. Valanciunas to inbound. Horford for 3. Hits it. He ties the game. Al Horford tying the game at 103 with 0.5 seconds left. What a game. Wow! You gotta love Game 7. There might be a chance here for Golden State for a quick catch and shoot. Inside to Curry, and that's not going to be enough time. He'll hit the buzzer beater. That does not beat the buzzer. But if there's anybody who could hit that shot, it's the son of Dell. After 4 quarters of play, 103-103. Yes, I agree, man. Holy. Al Horford, Steph Curry, they come up big. And we're going to 5 minutes of overtime. The game tied at 103-103 between these two stellar teams here in LOB Keepers, the NBA playoffs, as now the Raptors take nice pass inside to Middleton, who hit the two-handed jam. And the Raptors wasting little time getting that one to go. 105-103. Curry, LaVine, Ariza, Sabonis, and Adams. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from Golden State. Lineup brought to you by Gatorade. Adams, 7 on the shot clock. To LaVine. LaVine, the shot. Hits the mid-range jumper. Tied up again, 105. 28 points tonight for LaVine. Valanciunas to Westbrook. Westbrook takes the mid-range jumper, and he comes up dry again with the jumpers. Curry not able to hit that jumper. Westbrook there with the rebound. Westbrook pushing his way through. Jumper, no. Again, Russell Westbrook trying to go for them jump shots, not making them, and LaVine steps out of bounds. What a game. A little bit of sloppy play, some really bad shooting percentages at one point in the game. Middleton for a long 3. Oh my goodness, Middleton from Steph Curry territory. 108-105. Curry for three. Oh! Trading it back. 108-108. Woo! I don't think I'm spent after this game, guys, honestly. Derek White driving onto the right side, floating in. And if I could say something, if I could take something from Paul Jones, down the bottom of the well. Curry. Screen there by Adams. Curry wide open for three. No. Rebound. Batted away by Zion Williamson. He has it now. Gets it over to. Tried to get it over to his teammate on the right to Al Horford, but Ariza was right there with the steal. Bad pass attempt there by Zion Williamson. Raptors still up by two, however. Sabonis outside to Curry. Way outside to Curry. There's the screen. Curry pulling up for the mid-range two. No. Zion with the rebound. Zion. Into Valanciunas. Valanciunas. Into Westbrook. Westbrook off the glass and in. Beautiful move to the basket. And now the Raptors up by four with more than 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes left in the first overtime. Curry for three. Can't hit that one. And Curry again. He's got to involve his teammates a little bit more. Now he's got that cold icon on him. Zion Williamson gets that pass and the slam dunk. 12 points now for Zion. 10 of them in the paint. Curry. 6-point lead. Curry over to Ariza. Ariza in the corner. Ariza out to Curry. Curry wide open for three. No! Steph Curry has gone cold. Really cold. Westbrook for three. No! Westbrook has gone cold as well. Still a two-possession game. Curry driving, spinning. Stopped. Getting over to Ariza on the outside. 10 on the shot clock. Ariza. To Curry for three. Or two, actually, but still couldn't make it. And Adams couldn't hold on to the ball. He had the rebound in his hands, but couldn't hold on to it well enough. And he tossed it out of bounds as a result. Less than 1 minute left to go. Westbrook trying to play keep away. Middleton for three. No! That one rattled in and out. Zach LaVine driving. Up. Cold. Ice cold veins does Zach LaVine have. And now the Golden State Warriors having to intentionally foul. That was their one foul to give. And for whatever reason, not able to foul Westbrook in that play. As play continues, Middleton inside the Valanciunas, who slams it in. And now a timeout called by the Warriors. 28.3 seconds to go. 6-point lead now for the Raptors. And for whatever reason, and I do not understand why, they did not call for the intentional foul after they did call for the intentional foul the first time. But now, as it stands, the Golden State Warriors 116 to 110, a 6-point differential. They've got to take advantage of all of the opportunities that they can. LaVine to Sabonis. Sabonis floating, doesn't get it to go. Williamson with the rebound. 19 seconds left. And a foul now intentionally. Steph Curry to Westbrook. Oh, shut up, Toronto. Russell Westbrook is not your MVP. He's a ball hog. 7 points now, and I think that might be all that she wrote here. And and Russell Westbrook hits both of them for an 8-point lead, and I think that might be enough. That might be enough. What a game this has been. Golden State, last couple of minutes, they were up by, I believe, 6 or 8 points. They were up by 6 points, rather, in the last 2 minutes of regulation. Al Horford hitting 2 big three-pointers, and including the game-tying three-pointer just before time ran out in regulation, with 0.5 seconds left in regulation. And the Raptors just put on a scoring flurry here in the last 2 minutes to put themselves up by 8. 16.8 seconds left. At least 3 possessions are needed here. Shot there, off the target, and a rebound now gathered by the Raptors. Hardaway Jr. with the ball now, and just going to be running out the garbage time. As the Toronto Raptors, the LexisNexis Toronto Raptors, take Game 7 of the Wildcard Round, 118 to 110, over the Steph Infection Golden State Warriors in one of the most intense games so far in the LOB NBA playoffs. Al Horford, hero of the game here tonight, hitting 2 key three-pointers in the final 30 seconds of regulation to force it into overtime. And the Raptors came together as a team again and closed it out in the final minute. Zion Williamson with some huge baskets. And Jonas Valanciunas with a huge block there. Chris Middleton as well, with some key baskets as well. And wow, what a game! I honestly, I am honestly surprised as well. I'm surprised that Steph Infection's team gave the game away as well. I'm very, very surprised at that. That was a huge upset there, especially in that last couple of minutes and 5 minutes, and especially the last 2 minutes of that overtime quarter. Let's look at the stats over here. The box score: 40 minutes for Russell Westbrook, 39 points. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 15 for 37 shooting, but here's the thing again, Russell Westbrook not doing well in this entire series right now. 3 for 12 on three-pointers right now, so he's got to stop doing the three-pointers. In my particular opinion over here. Chris Middleton with a double-double, 18, 9, and 10, 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Derek White 15, 5, and 4. Zion Williamson with a double-double with 12 points and 12 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas 11 and 9 and 4. Lou Williams 11, 3 and 1. Good scoring. Good balanced scoring all throughout here with the LexisNexis over here, and also good balanced scoring so far as well. Not as balanced, but still we still had Steph Curry with 34 points, Zach LaVine ending up with 30 as well. They have scored not just 67 in the game 6, but also another 64. So that probably adds up to 131 points between the two of them in these 2 games. But it was unfortunate that they had that the rest of the team couldn't come through. For instance, let's see. Harrell didn't come through here. Bielika, Crowder, Markin, let's see. Yeah, it was just unfortunate. It was unfortunate. The team game just kind of crumbled there for the Golden State Warriors. Either way, the Golden State Warriors, the Steph Infection, have been eliminated from the LOB NBA 2K20 playoffs here, and we are off to the second round for another doubleheader on Sunday. And let's see. No, we don't want to quit this one. That definitely. All right, so. Here's your matchup coming up for Sunday for day 1 of the Elite 8 of the LOB Keepers NBA playoffs. It'll be Weng in the LA Clippers spot facing off against the Toronto Raptors, the LexisNexis. It'll be the Houston Rockets representing Irwin Allday up against the 10th seed, Oklahoma City Thunder representing Deadmon Walker. It'll be the Team Fresh, led by LeBron James, facing off against Leicester's Boston Celtics. I believe it's Leicester's Boston Celtics. And the Milwaukee Bucks, represented by Waze Ayton, is going to be taking on the Portland Trailblazers, which are being represented by CJC and Kurui Mayarivu. So that is going to be your big matchups here coming up on Sunday. We're going to do a little bit of the same because we still got a lot of games to go around over here. We're going to do one half of each. We're going to do the first half of each of these first 4 games, and I'm going to be calling the second halves of each of these 4 games as well, so everybody gets some TV coverage and some TV time over here. But thank you again for joining me on this broadcast here of the third day of the LOB Keepers NBA Playoffs Wildcard Round. We have 2 victors here tonight in 2 great Game 7s and Game 6s and Game 7s. It is the Deadmon Walker pulling out the victory in Game 7 over the Benson Amendments, and as well the Lexus Nexus pulling out the victory in overtime over Steph Infection. And we have our Elite 8 set. Thank you. We will talk again on Sunday, and at 5 o'clock we're going to start the kind of I guess the double header, but really a quadruple header, something like that. But we're going to start that all at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. Let's tune in and let's have some great NBA action here, even if it is just from NBA 2K. Thanks for joining me. My name is Lex Tan. If you have any... Oh, here we go. And if you anybody who would like to have this done for them, either this season or maybe in the next season, so that they can have they can have their own little NBA playoffs themselves, let me know. I would love to do that for them. And yeah, this will be just a lot of fun going through, and even more intense as we progress the next couple of weeks heading into the NBA Finals. Good night from Toronto. Good night from Scarborough, actually. And have a good night. I'll talk to you guys Sunday. Take care. God bless. See you soon.